live. Just press.
Orientation is locked device, rotate device back. What does this mean now?
Huh?
I don't know why it's in orientation. You get one thumbs up. I don't know. We have 6 people on. Okay, guys, bear with us. Good night to everyone. I'm trying to fix this. Okay, so I guess we'll have to do it this way.
Yeah, I need to do it straight like that.
We have to do it straight like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so straight it is. Hold on, Ricky, give me 1 second.
Oh yes, I'm seeing it here. So
Yeah, but how am I gonna like set it on this thing? We have 20 people on. Good night, everyone. Hi, Vivan. Hi, Sammy. Ayub Kayam. Mohammed, Kavita. Okay, hold this 1 second. Let me. Sorry, guys. This is an impromptu.
still learning.
No, not still learning. Let me get my other stand. Hold on.
All right. So while she goes hunting for that stand, let me just say good night to one and all. It's been a very roller coaster couple of days here in Queens, New York. Well, I should say New York in the whole.
Ta-da! We got the other stand. Let me try to put you guys up
With
here.
this,
Sorry about the.
Crazy weather that we've been having.
Yeah.
It's actually cool out tonight. 2 days ago, if you guys were living in the tri-state area, you would have been sweating like that.
Sweating bullets, literally. Yeah,
man. So it's a special evening because we have a special someone who's celebrating a special birthday.
You wanna sit it?
And you sure you got it right?
Well, let's see. We gotta put it up there. So
Miss, these things just gotta look up before they, come on.
Miss went to work and we just came in, yeah. So
You're lapsing for this
let me
thing,
see again. You see, I don't know why it's saying rotate. Anyway, okay. So
Oh, that's not gonna work.
no, this is not.
Well, you did it last time.
Okay, so you know what? Again, I'll have to take off my phone. Sorry, guys. If you see my hand, take off my phone off the case. All these fancy gadgets, and when you want them to work, it's a problem. Break the phone, Ricky. It's okay.
People headache with this thing here.
No, hold on 1 second. It's not gonna hold. It's not gonna hold. So it's fine.
All right.
It's fine. Hold the phone up. It's fine. What?
Yes, I just came from the barbershop. Shout out to my boy Rick and the guys at Fade Zone. They're on 129 on Liberty Avenue. I got my looking shine up here, And yes, I'm gonna be taking a shower tonight. No wash, foot and sponge and sponge bath. Yeah, it's been a while. You guys have been hearing and would have wanted to go live for a pretty long time now because the renovation is finally over. Our dear friend Mr. Devanan had came by and he wanted to do all the little final touches here at home, and thank God it's all done. There's the little things that didn't get to do or needed to get done. He finally came and put those touches onto it. And yeah, it's pretty livable now. We have everything in place. This girl went and buy up all your things. As you may see in the previous videos. But tonight, we lashing by the way, got sushi. Wait a minute, why are you not using the chopsticks there? Why don't you?
You just like a daddy, you can't use chopsticks. No, he can.
Lana had won me some money, man. This girl took my money the last time when I bet her that she could not have used a chopstick.
No, you can't pick up the edamame with chopsticks.
Oh yeah, that mommy. Yeah. So who's reading? Oh, here we go. The birthday boy is on. Just want to say happy birthday to Mr.
I'm gonna call him from your phone. I'm gonna call him from your phone.
Such a character. How was dinner, Cap? You guys came back home? Are you still out?
Where should I call Danny from?
We missed our group call today. Unfortunately, I think while I was at work, Robin was busy there, and nobody could have gotten each other on the line at the same time. But yes, forgive us. We were having some difficulties with this phone,
Okay, we're gonna go in the kitchen.
and
Tell you.
the stand. So you try to hurry and do something,
No, again, it was an impromptu live that we decided to go on and do. Let me close this door.
Thank
You guys
God I
go
went
ahead
and
and
cut
eat.
off my hair and see everything. At
Alright,
least I look a little
Danny's not
decent.
answering, so.
He's probably still out and it's probably noisy over there.
I thought you said he was on.
Yeah, he made a comment here.
Oh, because I told him since 9 o'clock, so we had decided that only this morning we were gonna go live. We kept on and being today. So today is Mr. ARD. Today is his birthday.
40th birthday, by the way.
Yeah, every year he
Big
celebrates his
40.
40th birthday. Yeah, so he's gonna join us momentarily. They went out for dinner. So okay, take your phone. Let me start reading back my comments and stuff, babe. You can go ahead and grab your phone because I wanna interact a little. Okay, so we hope everyone, again, as Ricky said, is keeping cool. It was actually quite a hot week, to say the least. Okay, we're gonna sit you up there. All right. So let me start again by there's a lot of comments. Sorry, guys. So let me start again. Let me start answering some of the comments again. Hello to Vivan. Sammy, good night, beautiful family. Ayub Mohammed, good night. Kavita, good night, beautiful family. Kathleen Regis, night, Kavita. Good night. Cheryl Sullivan said hi. Good night, Cheryl. Good night, honey and Ricky. SSJ. Okay. That's Sonia. Good night, my dear. How are you? How are you guys doing? Kavita, yes, it's hot, my dear. Hi, Andrew. How are you? And I hope Anil is okay. I told him that we were going to go on at 9 o'clock. Suzanne Harry. Sammy can't be any crazier than Florida. Florida, I heard, is very hot also. Kumar Aladdin. Good evening, guys. Good evening to you. Suzanne Harry. Good night, sis. Hi. Good night, Anna and Ricky. Trini, y'all in the house. Your boy Bean. Hi, tomorrow is my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Your boy Bean. Okay, I assume that's not your right name, but happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Deborah Siraj. Good night, Anna and Ricky. Good night, my dear. It's our life. Just like to say happy birthday to Mr. ARD. Yes, Mr. ARD, Danny. Happy birthday. Ricky, you're looking 10 years younger with your haircut. I know. He went and got a nice haircut because we have a beautiful event on the water we are attending on Sunday morning. So
We're going
by shine up. Yes. Ella looking good. Marlene Cox, good night. Watching from Barbados. Thank you so much. Welcome in Barbados. Love this family. Thank you, Salisha Ramnat. Good night, cuz. How you doing? Sammy, happy birthday to Mr. ARD. Yes. Thank you so much. He'll be joining us shortly. We're going to try calling him back. He was out with his family celebrating his birthday, having dinner. Yes, in the bathroom. Oh, so he's in the bathroom. Look, I saw him out. He just tell me he's in the bathroom, Mr. Danny. Happy, blessed birthday, ARD.
Take up my position there, Cap.
I know, their family. You see, these two of them. You want to sit?
No. I'm going back and forth trying to hustle the sushi.
Go eat some sushi. So,
I
yes, Hillary Omoti Dindial, good night. Watching from Florida. Thank you, my dear. Hillary Cooper. Hi, Anna. Very good night to you and your family. Good night, my dear. Dorinda Baxter. Good night, Anna and Ricky from Trinidad. Jennifer Sarup. Say hi. Hello, my dear. Ashley Hussein. Hi from Chase Village, Trinidad. Thank you so much for joining us. Elizabeth Siram. Good night, guys. Happy birthday, Mr. ARD. Yes. Jenny Rampasad. Hi, Jen. How are you? How is baby Mia doing? And Bobby, good night, beautiful Anna and Ricky. Big love to you and your beautiful family. Kathleen Regis, happy birthday to ARD. Danny, my favorite Guyanese, more life with great health. Thank you so much. And he's on, he's hearing, and he's getting all of these beautiful messages. So again, thank you so much to everyone that's here. We have 53 people on our live. It was, again, a very impromptu One, because both of us worked. Ricky went to the barber shop. He came back. Shout out to our barber, Rick. I just spoke with him also. And the guys from Fade Zone on 129 on
Yes,
Liberty
Liberty,
Avenue.
yeah.
12902 Liberty Avenue. All right.
You went to the salon as well?
No, I didn't. I did my own tchotchke home right here.
Oh, look dashing.
See how dashing you look when you take a nice shower. One thing, and take a full shower, not only wash the foot.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. The rest is I gotta go upstairs.
Ahmed, take a full shower. Okay. Good night, beautiful family from Connecticut. Savata, Jainaran. Good night to you, my dear Sammy. Looking beautiful as always, Anna. Thank you so much. Prem Jitlal. What's up, Ram? Ram. How you doing there?
What's
And
up,
to the
Sam?
Jitlal family.
Hey, I forgot to go do something for Ravi again. Oh, Ravi's gonna kill me.
What did you forget to do for Rav?
I gotta go pick up something.
And there's Mr.
from
Aiden sneaking in. Aiden, you finished eating?
Not yet, you know. I always got a lot.
You made a spill or something, right?
No, Mom just asked for a napkin.
Oh, okay. Ashley Hussein, I'm Trini, married to a handsome Guyanese fella. Hey, we got something in common. But she's smiling up and blushing and thinking now.
Back in joke.
Mina, Pam, Ramnat, good night. Anna and Ricky watching from Guyana. Good night, my dear. And thank you again to everyone that's tuning in here with a Milson Sylvester. Good night, my beautiful family. Good night again. A pleasant good night to everyone.
And for all those who are celebrating birthday, go shorty. It's your birthday. We gonna party.
Happy
like it's your
birthday to everyone. Yes,
But
happy
we
birthday.
celebrating with the ARD style tonight, right? We drinking water and minding
Can I have
business.
some, please?
No, you may not. Don't know watch me for that kind of thing, but yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so Barbados, for all the Bayesian who's on the live there, is a place that's dear to my heart. We have to go to Barbados. I don't know when. We have some loyal, very devoted subscribers and friends that are patiently awaiting our arrival there. And I've got friends there through Uncle Ray where I work, and people that I need to go see, and that country, that island is calling. So in the near future, a place to go would be Barbados. And St. Martin, sorry, go ahead, Bob.
Excuse me, sorry. Can I shout out someone?
Sure.
I'd like to shout out Chris
Okay, and what happened to Lucas?
and Lucas, yeah.
Say hi to Chris, Lucas, and who else you want to say hi to? Say hi to all your teachers and everybody there. School is officially closed for this young man. So why are you hiding behind the plant? Come. Today is Uncle Danny's birthday. And look what we'd say, right? How can life get better than this? All right, wish Uncle Danny happy birthday at the same time now. He's looking at you.
Happy birthday.
He's in the bathroom, I heard,
Hey,
but
big
he's
man.
looking at you.
Hey, sir, weren't you told as a young man never to eat and talk at the same time?
Like your father as well practice that. Okay, Veronica Barrow, pleasant and blessed night from California to Anna, Ricky, and family. Happy to catch you guys live. Thank you so much. Hello, Aidan. So Veronica said hello. He's back to the front again. He's busy eating. Deborah Suraj, good night, Aidan. Trinidad with Vids, with family is in the house. How you doing there, Miss Vidya Ramuta? I addressing you by your full legal name. Liana Balkaran, that's my niece. Good night, Anna and Ricky. Good night, my dear.
Good
And
night,
to you
good
and the
night.
girls, that's Suzanne's daughter. So Vids, what's going on? What we cook today? What all y'all like the stove today? And I hope that my sister like the stove too today. Where is my boy, Mr. Dinesh? How is Mr. Dinesh and all the babies and the grandkids and everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. Good night again to everybody. Jenny Rampasad, happy birthday to Danny. Yes, thank you so much. Mr. Danny, you see how many people are wishing you happy birthday, bud?
Facebook has been blowing up today with Mr. ARD. Man.
Yeah.
You know, the words can only explain how much people this guy touched. And it's truly because of the individual he is, even before he started YouTube. And kudos to you, sir. All the guys in the group chat is saying big up to OG, happy birthday, happy Earth Strong Day.
Yeah.
You know, we love you, man, and we wish you many more. I know you're darn farty, but Alvin would say you forget the years you had thrush.
Oh, God. Danny?
we spoke to Al today for his birthday. Al is in good spirit, and you know it's kind of really nice that we can share these moments with him, even though he's not with us in person. But thank God for this social media and the telly. video chat.
Every
We'll make
time
it as
Ricky make a
possible.
statement, what Al you go swear how he said he killed a long time ago. Al is
Lang,
alive again,
Lang, I
people.
want to put it on.
Oh God. Okay, Rifa Khan. Good night. My daughter Samaya is watching with me. Ricky, she says you are so funny. Thank you, Samaya.
Thank you, thank you.
And thank you, Rifa. Rodney Jaikaran. Good night, guys. Good night. Pearly Mohan. Hi. It's our life. Thanks to everyone. So Mr. Danny extends warmest thanks and hearty thanks to everyone. Sammy, hello, Vid. I've been watching you guys all afternoon, even right now. Savata Jainaran, happy birthday to Mr. ARD. Blessing to you. Trinidad with Vids, happiest of birthdays to you, Mr. Danny. Yeah, so everybody's extending. Richie, love is Sarah. Hello and good night to you, Anna and Ricky. Anna is one of my favorite chefs, and you both are so down to earth and humble. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling.
Taco Singh, good night. Say hi. All right, so we have 57 folks on. Thank you again. As I keep on being redundant and repeating, it was an impromptu. I just came home from work, showered, ran out, and got dinner for the kids because I ain't cooking today. But tomorrow we're throwing down something, right?
Yeah, but you have spinach
For
like
the
you
past-
know. Really, she's supposed to be frying some banga, some plantains. I'm making some wontons, but you know.
This man is well placed order. You know, I am going to make wonton, shrimp wontons. I have been craving shrimp wontons. I'm gonna make it with a nice oyster sauce to go.
So
Lashing.
we had some fans came by in the store from out of Orlando, out of Ocala, some folks out of Trinidad and to Sweet Tobago, and they all said hi to you. And one in particular that
Hi to who? Me or
to
Danny?
you
Oh yeah.
and Mr.
And Danny
Aaron.
also,
They're
yeah.
fans of all of our
Today, I'm sorry, I
co-
missed the call with the folks that came in. Yeah.
Yeah, Anita Morris, my dear. She is from Ocala and big fan of yours. Also Rocky and Mr. ARD.
Okay.
And yeah, I met her dad. He's such a character. He loves to cook. Chach makes some of the nicest sada roti, man. He said, when you come, son, I'm gonna make some nice curry for you, and you're gonna see. Now only the guy can make roti, and he's referring to you.
Oh.
Just being funny and
Yeah.
honestly and truly, this is really, really such a surreal moment interacting with these folks. And she was already saying, listen, I invited Sharon Rock once to a birthday party. They didn't show, but you had a valid excuse, Sharon. You said you were going to go on a cruise. We just got invited down in September for her birthday. Let's see how things goes. But thank you guys again for stopping by. I want to say a big shout out to let me get my thing here. You know me already.
Next weekend we were supposed to actually be in Florida for Auntie Rita's birthday. She's
Oh, yeah.
having a big soiree there yet again, another party. So shout out to Auntie Rita. Also, she's celebrating her birthday on the 1st of July. And happy early 4th of July to everyone. I hope you all enjoyed seeing me make the patriotic jello bun.
And
So
done, right?
it's finished the next day.
See that?
Yeah, because it was hot. The couple days that I made it was like really hot. So that wasn't gonna last like in the fridge.
Can you make
so-
one with Dan if I?
Yeah, I could do the colors, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the $50 for that. Shout out to Don from Atlanta, Georgia. No, Marva. Oh, Jesus Christ. Marva. Marva is a big
He-
fan.
And for me, phone and he gets in the
Forget it.
room.
Glasses are clean, though. Only wash the glasses out.
He watched
Yeah.
on the foot, not the glasses.
So shout out to Marva from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you, darling, for watching our show. Also ARD and Sharon Rock. And Gopi. She looks a Gopi as well.
Yeah, she like Gopi.
Something funny to note with Mr. Gopi, the Hasa King. Man came down last week, and we have a group chat where I think within a matter of hours, all his Hasa was.
Yeah, they
done.
came in Friday and Kavita said everything was gone.
But the funny thing
Yeah.
is, one of the person on the group chat said, it seems like everybody's cooking Hasa today in Queens, New York.
I guess so.
Which is
yeah.
pretty true because on the chat, people are putting up how they do bubbling in the pot, what they're having with it. And then we didn't get ours because I think we were late. And next time,
Kavita forgot, yeah.
Yeah,
And she
next
makes me
time.
well sharp, mama out waiting here. Kavita?
yeah, I was actually having a discussion with the guys at work. I was never a big fan of that Hasa from Florida until I had it
What you done now?
From-
Come in the background. Hey,
from.
nobody is calling me now.
from Rocky when he made, and it was the gigantic Hassa boy. But
Yeah.
when Anne had given me a mouthful to taste,
This
it
man is
was
mixed style, you know. Once
no,
you
no, no. I love it. You know,
No, once you curry this thing properly, you burn curry and stuff and you season it well. Because you know, first of all, and especially like we would always like patronize like Gopi and his family, and you know, we would like give them the business also because we know that he's where we know where he's catching, we know that what he's doing. Same thing like with Rock. Like we know that Rocky and Azim and you know, they go and they catch it. So
because man, you get the aroma. Like if you're getting Hassa from Guyana, that little muddy, you know, how do you say?
muddy is
Yeah,
it?
gamey. Trying to find
You
fancy
didn't
water
get
if
no
it was
taste
thing.
like that. No,
No,
it was good. It was
when it's done
very
cook and
the man making style. No, I don't eat the Florida Hassa. I said, boy, come as cascadoo. Come, let me give you some. And I mix it a sand a little bit and give him one raw cut, cook it. The man, they
Let's
biting
take,
up my finger and thing.
what's her name that came today? Same.
All right, let me answer a few more of the folks here. Hello and good night to you, Anna and Ricky. Anna is one of my favorite chefs. Yes, thank you. Takur Singh. Trini Style with Viz. All is well with all of us. And babies are extra adorable. Oh my God, I look at them. They're so yummy. Your little granddaughter, like when she smiles when Dinesh talks to her. Dinesh surprised and he body is okay, going to bed. Okay, see, Dinesh is surprised he body and take a full shower. You only surprised on your foot.
Wow.
Takur Singh, I'm a big fan of you. I see you at Liberty. Maybe you see Ricky, or do you see me
Maybe.
also? Say hi. When you guys see us and stuff, say hi. Come and say hi to me.
Well, unfortunately,
Ricky is more the camera guy, you know. I'm not like, I am usually like, still kind of like dumbfolded sometimes when people like approach me or whatever because everybody, this is a mayor of Liberty Avenue. Everybody know the man.
I was just about to say I've lost my position. Mr. Mandani came and knocked me out. I'm no longer the mayor
Oh,
here
God.
in New York. So guys,
You're the mayor for Liberty Avenue, not New York. Trinidad beds may light the stove today like my sister. My sister said the stove and lighting. My brother-in-law is tell she there. So the stove lighting? Not the stove and lighting today. Hope to meet you guys next time. You and Ricky come to visit. Anna and Ravi been friends with since March. Okay. Ravi, refresh my memory, my dear Sammy. I see you at Liberty. Indrani Jitlal. Miss Indrani Jitlal, good night, my dear. Lots of love to you. Simone. Yeah, Simone.
oh yeah, I was just talking about Atlanta, Georgia. I want to send a shout out to my other cousin out there, Sunita. She lives over there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Mr.
She lives in Atlanta?
Yeah, and the kids.
I think you're mixing up that. No.
Yeah, man.
Okay, whatever. Thakur Singh, thank you. Robin Sukraj, good night, family. Robin, what's going on? I thought you'd fly to Guyana and go for Danny's birthday, wasn't it?
That was the plan.
Or maybe come and visit us in Queens. We didn't see you for a couple of weeks, but what's going on? You're busy with cricket? Happy early 4th of July to you too. Thank you so much, Thakur Singh. Robin said hi. I always say that you look really familiar, Anna. Until recently, I saw through Rosie that, oh, okay, so I saw through Rosie that we are actually in junior sec together. Yes, so I attended Chigono's junior sec, and I did see that comment when Rosemary Ramkisoon, so that was our neighbor next door, put up the video with the Indian music, and it was in regards to someone dancing when the neighbor is playing Indian music. My mom used to always be playing like the best Akansha and the playlist and everything, and Rosemary used to get a little hard time to come over to us to hang out, but the music would be so loud she'd be dancing in the house. So yes, okay, so it's nice to meet you. I did attend junior sec. I was in one form lower than you guys, or maybe two. So Rosemary was in 3V. Nigel Rampasad, I don't know when Nigel Lehin coming on this live here, was in 2V and I was in 1V. Yeah, at the same time, I believe you were in one form lower than us. Yeah, 2 actually. Trini Salavids, Anna, your video isn't full screen. You can try to rotate. I was trying to do that vids. I don't know. I was trying to rotate it, and for some reason, I don't know what's going on. Let me see again.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's not. You see, it's locked. I don't know why it's not. I don't know what it is, vids. I flipped the camera there actually just now. We were trying before, my dear. You see at the beginning of the video, I don't know why it's not full screen. This happened when we did a live with Danny earlier this year also.
There's the iPhone 18.
I gotta play around with this gadget I have here. Again, it's just a very sudden thing we decided to come on, so Please bear with us. Trini Life with Videsh. Hi, Trini Life with Videsh. How are you doing, my brother?
What's up, champ?
How are you doing? How are you doing? We missed you the last time you and Leah was visiting here. So my family is Mr. The guy that you stayed by is my family. Mr. Poppy Infinity.
Whoopee.
Poppy, the boy Poppy. Yes. I saw that you guys had a wonderful time, and we had a wonderful time at Island Life with Sunil. Shout out to him and his beautiful wife. They are getting ready to take a trip also home. And shout out to Sandy's cup of tea.
Good evening, sir.
Look who we have on. Happy birthday to you. What's up, Danny?
I think yeah, look what I'm doing there right now.
Oh God, look what you're doing, boy.
Watching all the TV there now.
I realize you look well laid back. How was your day?
Fantastic, can't complain, man.
All right,
Beautiful.
nice.
Man, you're looking sharp though for the
You look
party.
for 40 again. You look real good.
Hey, I 39, eh?
Oh, you got no.
Drop it back now.
Because of the hairstyle, man.
You the hairstyle,
Hey,
okay?
this PK boy. You got the peak there too, Danny? Let me see. You see the peak? What the peak there, guys?
Yeah, buddy.
The peak does not 2.25 years off of you when you get this PK.
I see. I got a ear strip on the side here too, no?
Yes, true.
You got a little stripe on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Where's everyone else? Where's everybody?
Yeah, we now got Megan. I see Megan came out, Mikey came out, them in the house there.
Yeah.
Waiting for Selena and Alicia to come out.
You guys, you have.
We're gonna watch a movie.
Oh, you guys cut cake and stuff already. You had a cake.
Yeah, we went by the restaurant, Scotty Smokehouse.
Yeah.
We had dinner and we had cake.
Okay,
Plus
nice.
we had live entertainment, them girls request song and thing, man.
That's
We
nice.
went stage and dance.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll see. I'm sure we'll see some footage on one of your vlogs.
Yes, but the part where I said I've been a dance at Tell Door card.
Okay.
I was just
It's
reminiscing.
nice though. Whenever I come there, I'll take you there, man. It's a really nice ambience. The ambience is really nice.
Okay, good.
What's the place called again?
Scotty Smokehouse.
Oh, it sounds good.
I think you did a vlog on that. You went there. It was a
Yeah,
recent place,
yeah.
right? You did. I saw that
I
vlog.
did,
Yeah.
Capo, I was reminiscing in back in the days how you would jump on the plane and come down and you would jump up.
Just to spend a weekend, but
Yeah,
just
boy.
that day. Once we came there for a sweet 16 more, a sweet 16 birthday, right?
I believe so, yes.
No. It wasn't a sweet 16, it was a pool party, a birthday.
Oh, in Jersey.
In Jersey.
Yes.
Boy, when we thought, now you hear a pool party. I never went to Miami in them days, right? Heard about this pool party. I said, well, a lot of girls with a bikini suit and thing up here around the pool. Last week, remember where we went? It's one 3-year-old little girl in the pool bathing. Remember the story? And I fly from Guyana to come to that pool party, to find a 3-year-old child in the pool.
What a disappointment.
It was.
Well,
But I never knew what was a pool party. I never knew what was a beach party back then. It was long, like
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to expect. And my by Ricky like to spice up thing,
Mm-hmm.
Come by, there's a pool party, real
Yeah.
nice. Come on.
well, yours truly was the DJ, that's why.
You was the DJ,
Yeah. Those were the good old days, boy.
It was nice though. We used to just fly. I used to fly to New York to catch up with Ricky and Alvin just for a beer for evening and head back home to Guyana.
Yep. No, we're like old farts.
Oh, no. I can still come, I just travel American Airlines business class. Send me my tickets, sir. I shall be there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, we got bring you Guyana. I hope my good friend Robin Sokrach, our banker.
Mm-hmm.
He's on. He's hearing you. He's on here. He's hearing you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's here.
To the banker, our accountant, Robin Sokrach. Let's sponsor Alvin and Ricky to come Guyana.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Alvin is already there. Al is there already. In his mind, he's already there in Guyana.
He's here, I know.
Yeah.
Boy, Yeah, look at the bright side. Each one of y'all get 100,000 each.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
God.
The
boy.
government giving away $5 US, so y'all get a little
Yeah.
spending money.
You know, get back here, we can buy that bike.
A whole suitcase to bring back.
Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, you know, today was nice, man. I had a great day at work, and you know, I had a few glasses of wine with my staff, and then the family and I we went to dinner, and now we're back for a movie.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, and as a short say, you know, how can life get better than this?
Yeah, where's Aidan? Call bring Aidan in. Aidan put on your shirt to rap with you also. He said I gotta yeah.
Well, I can drink water with you and mind the business tonight.
Well, I ain't got nothing for drink here right now. Mikey, give me a bottle of water there, Mike.
Come, you gotta take a chance with us, whether it's water or whatever you're having, Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Cap, like we said earlier, we want to wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah, we're having a night of carrying it twice.
Yeah, I got caught up at work, man. I couldn't. It was been rude to.
Here are the advantages. Man, that's walk and walk. Till he drop down with heart attack. So answer me fast.
Who
Who
civilized?
civilized and made a piece. I know the last Cheers.
Poro, we don't speak English.
Cheers,
I don't know. Poro, I don't know.
Cheers, Danny. Happy
Cheers to
birthday
life, my
again.
friend. And to all those out there as well who's
Yes.
celebrating their birthday, anniversaries, and
Yeah.
And thank you guys for all the greetings to Mr. ARD. As you guys seen him in the flesh, share with us.
Yeah, thanks to all them guys on the live there.
Yeah.
That sending out greetings to me. Thank you so much. And those who will be watching the live and sending out greetings to me later on. Thank you too. In advance.
Yes. Yeah.
all right, Cap. Well, enjoy the movie with the fans.
Yeah, I'll be watching you guys on TV.
All right. You
Yeah,
want?
take care. Have a blessed one.
Enjoy
Take
the
care.
rest of the night. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Later, bro.
All right, guys.
That's
So-
the man there himself.
Yeah.
Thank you for making that call. Isn't that nice? Oh my goodness.
You don't want to sit down, boy? You're
No,
making
no,
maneuvers hovering over me like this.
I'm liking the spot where I am.
Oh.
Oh, like when you say you see somebody in school dance. And
This man,
shout out to me by Amigo.
Amigo Devanan, yes.
We had a little party by Dave there, right? And I met up with
Aubrey is calling you.
Aubrey. Excuse me. I'll
You're
call
good.
him back.
Call him back in a second,
That's
please.
Mr.
Have we
Jackman, by
finish
the
up
way.
here?
Not a great friend. What was I gonna say? So the young lady by Dave, she put on a dance. And let me tell you, she did something where she did from here to the hips,
You got to demonstrate how
to
to
the
tell
knee,
this now.
to the foot, and then thought you're gonna come back up. And let me tell you, that's
Samantha.
What's Samantha's her name? Oh yeah, caramba. That's a good shot, boy. I can't even do those things anymore. I probably didn't.
You might go down and you wouldn't be able to come back up.
Somebody said, well, hold on to the man, breaking the man gator.
Somebody comment and ask me, so if all you check out, all you had seen the little clips that I put up on my shorts. Ricky the good dancing ram do that. Next thing the man going like he's stretching, he going to enter the Olympics. If you see a boy stretching his leg from one side coming back. Then I see going and somebody asked me, what Ricky doing there? I say he's getting ready to go to the Olympics. All you see how he's stretching up and thing there? This man is a character and a half, you know.
Hey,
So
listen. I'll go on. Tell you
no, let me read some of the comments. I don't want to like ignore people, you know. To Inshan Mohammed. This is Inshan Mohammed from Montreal, logging and listing your cooking. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, my dear. Trini Life with Videsh. It's Devika from Florida. I met you guys at the Hard Rock last year. Oh, so 2 years ago at the Hard Rock, we met. You remember we met some people at the Hard Rock? The Guitar Hotel.
Oh, yes.
He don't know what he have no clue what
Yeah, I
I'm talking
remember we
about.
met,
Devika,
yeah.
good night, my dear.
Hey,
Hi,
bud.
Steve. I said hi to you today. Thank you for joining us, Steve Rampasad. Mayor number 2. Yeah, okay, mayor number 2. This is Ricky's mayor number 2. Yes, ADDJ. This
So,
is mayor of Liberty Avenue, not
So
New York
Aubrey
City.
was actually watching the thing.
Oh, so you want to join? Bring him in.
Yes. Man, let me introduce you guys to
Bring
Aubrey.
him in. Video call
One of
him.
the sweetest guy you could meet in
We have
town.
such lovely friends, and we for Memorial Weekend we visited our friend Mr. Jackman.
Hey man, I was watching you guys. I was commenting, man.
We have you live right now with us. Turn him. Flip him over.
So put the light back
Put your
on.
lights on. Put your lights on, Aubrey.
No.
I'm outside. I'm sitting on the porch enjoying this beautiful breeze.
Isn't it beautiful? Tell me about it.
Compared to 3 days ago, I'll have this anytime.
It's been really,
So
really
far-
hot.
Before
You guys, listen, but if I could get a peek.
Peak, you're in the peak also. You gotta dim that light, Aubrey.
So
So is the stove light today? Yes, it
I'm
did
gonna-
light today. I gotta hear
I'm
what you
gonna
cook.
turn this camera around and introduce you guys to one of the finest in the business when it comes to insurance. Say hi to Aubrey.
Hey guys. Hello world, how you guys doing? Hoping you're doing well. I'm trying to get a peak like Ricky, but I got
You gotta dim that light there, Aubrey.
you guys are doing great. Keep on doing what you're
Thank
doing.
you
I
so
just-
much. It was a very impromptu live. We just decided to go on quickly, jump on here. So thank you for joining us also.
It's always best when it's impromptu. When
Yes.
you plan it and you do it, it always turns out best. So you
Yeah.
guys enjoy. Have a rest of the day. I'm gonna keep watching. I gotta pack see my brother packing the van.
Okay.
Oh, you getting ready?
Big music tomorrow. So
Okay.
Nice,
packing
nice.
up tonight, okay?
All right. So you guys have fun.
All
Take
right,
care.
champ. Love you, man.
Respect.
Take care.
Alright.
Take care, brother.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Alright, bye-bye.
I tell all you know, this is the mayor again. You see my people be calling him and
Let
stuff.
me tell
This
you.
phone.
You know, we grow up in Guyana, and I'm going to be honest about this. You hear so many different things about people, and like Mr. Fitzpatrick Ned would say, love, care, joy, embrace each other, no matter what. Mr. Jackman, you just saw there on the phone, is somebody would never pass you a note saying hi, giving you a hug, embracing you, and make you feel that you belong and you're important. I love that guy for that. He
And
would
he's
do it
been
with
very long in the community
anybody,
also with
anybody.
health insurance, guys. So he's very,
So when you
well
grow
known
up
in the
with that
community.
principle and you grow up with that mannerism to always say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, hi uncle, hi auntie, that's what we need. You know, somebody was telling me, Mr. Peterson, man, Rick, man, I got my kids and my grandkids now, and you know they grow up here. They be saying like, hi, how you doing? Nothing, you know, he missed that. And Mr. Peters is the OG, and he when we have these discussions, it means a lot that, you know, what are you gonna do when you grow up in an environment and in a society where it's shading away? That's what's gonna happen.
So Robin said, I had a minor surgery, stitches at the back of my head, had to cancel the trip. Oh, Robin, I didn't realize Robin had some surgery.
Yes, he did.
You know what? You know what help it to like when the next one come back and get like Sonny friendly in the background. You know what will help to make that feel good, Robin? Some nice curry back. What you say there?
Aye. Or fried banga by plantain chip.
You want this fried banga and plantain
You know,
stop?
you know who I saw that, and I wanted to try it more. I mean, I had it before, but this young lady cooking with Ash was doing it.
Her food always looks so
my
appealing,
God.
so
And
yeah,
I said, "Now, bye."
enticing. You want to
So
try?
Ma actually went home and she brought us some fresh banga, and I can't wait for your girl to throw it down.
Okay, so Kim Bisessa, hi, how are you doing? Ernestine is one of our regular followers. Also, good night from hot Texas. I'm sure it's probably blazing there also. Karim, how are you doing, Mr. Karim? Karim is on
Karim
from
Sadiq?
Guyana Gold.
Hey,
When you
Sadiq.
think of gold, think of Karim and Mr. Ricky over here. Danny, ready, Robin, Takaro, happy birthday. And I'm a big fan. Early, I'm a big fan. Yes, thank you so much. Robin, Danny ready for that birthday drink. Danny is having water. He just shares with us also with a bottle of water.
Oh, yes.
So Trini style with vids. Janam kiss. Yeah. Vids. You go hear Ricky might pull a tune just now. Hold on. Carol, Sammy, good night. Anna and Ricky, good night, my dear. Kathleen Rampasad, hi. Good night, Anna and Ricky. Sending love from Sweet TNT. Thank you so much from Sweet TNT. Thank you. Yes.
And guys, not only Aubrey is an amazing rep when it comes to selling life insurance, he's a terrific DJ, one of the best in town. He played for Sue's daughter's wedding the last time we caught up, and I want to say shout out to Sue and her lovely family as well. Shout out to our Jamaican peeps, the friends of Sue's who come to the store, and they also watches the program. My dear, thank you guys. I know she was disappointed she didn't win something in the raffle, but believe you me,
Who's this?
some friends, very close friends to
Oh.
Sue. They were at the wedding when we attend.
Well, okay, her daughter's wedding.
And
Okay.
yeah, man, lovely set of gals. And thank you guys for coming by the store, and thank you for watching our program as well. And we will do a next raffle, and this time we can do X amount of things. So everybody should win a little something, even if it's two Polaroids. So face it,
If it's not banga, you're trying to put something up with Pelori, for people.
Shout
But
out to Joe across the street, and Kundan and his wife, Sally next door, Deb across the street, and my boy And his
Auntie
mom.
Carmen and them here also, and shout out to Auntie Nanda and Ron.
There we go.
And
The name.
yes, Amrita, shout out to you guys also. And to everyone around here, we have very nice neighbors around who also, follow us and check out when we, well, they could smell the curry and thing when you see I throw it out in the backyard there, so.
Then was he said, boy, Ricky quiet this summer, boy. They ain't hear no noise.
They ain't hear nothing else yet. Yeah, but the past couple days has been too hot to be outside cooking. Ricky might have come and find me pass out in the background, in the backyard there. Yeah, so Kathleen Regis, my favorite Guyanese, my favorite Guyanese, happy birthday, more life, nice haircut, continue to stay as warm to the fans and spread the love. Thank you so much. Trini Style with Viz. Dinesh said, as long as the live have started, you can't change to rotate. It will remain vertical. So it's funny because we tried like rotating before. Only a couple people I had told that we were gonna go live, and I tried like doing the camera, the other way, and for some reason it wasn't setting. This phone is temperamental, so I don't know. Who's this? Aidan's friend. Hello, Aidan's friend Chris. Hi Chris, how are you doing? Say hi to your mom, Sherry, for us, please. Lorna Samaru, hi, how are you? Bot comment, hi. Kathleen Rampersad, wishing Mr. Danny a happy birthday. Thank you so much. Life with AJ, how are you, my dear?
Hey, AJ.
Happy birthday, Danny.
What's up, champ?
Yes. Where's this? Big Man Boss. Lolita Ramkasoon, beautiful couple. Thank you so much. Good night, Miss Anna, to your beautiful family. Happy birthday to Big Chammy, wishing you nothing but the best. Much love. Thank you so much. Lorna Samaru, hi, good night. Hi, Seema Humphreys on. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night, Anna, Ricky, and all locked on. Trini Style with Dinesh. Thank you so much. And please check out Trini Style with Dinesh, Trini Style with Vids. They're both husband and wife couple. And their son also, Trini Knockabout, right? Is it Knockabout? Yes, that's their son. Not Knockabout, Knockabout. They have so many different YouTubers home there. That's their son, Sarwan. He does his thing also. Very, very nice content and family oriented again. The babies. I always get a kick of looking at the little kids. They're so cute. So
to
cute.
the young lady who's doing her channel in Trinidad, I think you made an impression with Anne with something you had cooked. And keep on doing that because whatever she saw you
Who's
made.
this?
The wife from the YouTube.
Vids, that's
her?
video.
Okay, Vids, sorry. But yeah, man, because of what she saw you did, we had the same platter here.
They saw this, so I told her before I even decided. Vince, remember I had messaged you and tell you that you had me drooling for the dal rice and smoker in, and I made it the next couple of days. And she said you have a sweet Trini can make it also. So I'm like, yeah. I was home that day and I threw it down, and boy was it so good. When you don't make something for a long time and you do, it was so good. It hit the spot, as we said. Repeat about 10 times.
So she has a way how she know that I'm full. I would eat and then I would start singing. Let me show you guys something.
He's going to get something there. Lalita Ramkison, beautiful couple. Thank you so much. Bot comment from Florida, like Bombay lemonade. Happy birthday to the big boss himself. Yes, Seema, I saw you put up the video and stuff today. Danny is truly oh God, this man gonna pull out.
Check this out, y'all.
I think everybody saw you with this hat, you know that, right? And two of our videos by Sunil. So Sunil, I don't like for Sunil. Look, the boy can't get over the hat something, boy.
I'm gonna cherish this. It makes me look a little more white too.
Okay, Ricky.
I see her put on this Western hat. That's it. She lost it here tonight because I can walk down the streets of town and hold my head up high, just knowing that you love me. I'll probably sing that song a million times.
Everybody, he sang that. Was that the only song Ricky know to sing?
Making joke the way you drink 3
Hey,
glasses.
all the lucky ain't taking out beer and thing tonight, Oh God. On the counter, he made a reach up here with this and start galloping with his hat and thing on.
But if 2 more Poland Spring, you can get a song like, oh, bada bada deco.
Okay, Ricky, control yourself, Ricky.
Okay. I have your hat here too.
Yeah, I know. Don't put on my hat now. Yeah, don't put on my hat and thing on my hair.
No, spell up in here,
Nah, I was pull up my nice little hair, do one thing here. So I real good.
See, Island life at Sedin. I'm gonna cherish these.
And we got some nice bandanas too. I really liked how they had this party. It was a cowboy team and it was really well organized. But when the tax are coming,
Shout out to
you
Rennie
know
and
the
boys.
Trini, and Rennie, yes. The Caribbean Rhythm Tassa group. The boys gonna make the...
Trini. Them Guyanese start winding up them more than anybody else.
It's a Trini party, boy. I think Lorna was the only one who was the Guyanese one that she
Nah,
and
but the girls they had at that party was having a ball.
Let me tell you something. Tassa. As a Trini telling you this. You can't stay still when Tassa. Nothing is... When you hear in Tassa, like on a system, to when you see it actually beating in front of you.
Yeah, they
You
are
can't tell
poking.
me you ain't want to get up and throw a little waist and start to wind up and thing, Yeah. Ricky playing shy and thing, and he will come out, so then had to go bring him from behind the bar because he mixing a little drink and thing. You see your boy. And the cowboy hat ain't coming out for nothing, I think he sleep with the hat on that night too.
And they had endless food. Oh my god.
Yeah, they had
nice food.
Well, yeah.
And thanks to Rick and his lovely wife as well.
Yes, shout out to Lynn, my darling Lynn. Every day we chat on WhatsApp. We would say hi.
And your other friend from the YouTube channel, Sandy Cup of Tea.
Sandy's Cup of Tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting ready to make a trip. So you guys,
Trinidad.
yes,
And
you
we gonna
guys, if the people I want to let them know they come and Trinidad. Trinidad.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
So have a safe trip home. Okay. Savi Mirage. Hi guys, good night. I found your channel through ARD channel, so I subscribed a few months ago. Love your channel. So far, my hubby and I are Trini's living in Canada for over 27 years. Oh, very nice. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Robin Sakraj, that can walk, good girl. What? Make someone and go come. Okay, Robin. Promise you next time I do Gil Barker, maybe tomorrow. Someday we have an event to attend, so maybe tomorrow I'll cook it. If you're in the area, stop by.
Not tomorrow. Robin got session tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Robin doing his thing. So when you see you in the city on during the week, buddy, and when you see I throw down curry and thing when this man feel like eating, you just gotta drool. What I gotta tell you?
Cook the Gilbert and go and get JF chain and carrot and give it to him.
I can do
I
that.
can buy ice cream and carrot for you too. Right, Robin?
If I know exactly where Robin works, I'll go take it for him. Stop fake sneezing. Oh God.
Yeah, catfish for you. No, you must in Donald Trump.
Oh God.
So Donald Trump had a problem with that. He says, no more lucky nannies. No
Look,
more
Seema
lucky
said,
nannies.
Uncle Ricky, that's what I'm having here. Loud fine banger and loud fry plantain.
God, don't hurt my heart.
Please don't be the instigator of trouble, because you keep on singing how long into my head to make this thing.
And you know
So-
what I can never forget? The fact that what's the YouTuber in Trinidad we just was on here? What we missed?
Ajay?
What we missed? No, the guy we missed when he was here with his wife.
I don't know. Videsh?
Videsh says he loves catfish eggs.
Yeah.
I mean eggs, fish eggs in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that we get. Well, it's hard to get the Gilbaca eggs. Cap would explain, and people would say that they have other eggs that we could compensate for that, but they're all good. So hopefully next time you're down in New York, brother, we can do some curry egg or egg curry.
Mm-hmm. Look, look, we family from Florida being Rocky. What's up there, Rock? Baby sing. Enjoy this wonderful couple. Rock, what's up? Good night. He's an inspiration to many with the kindness and generosity. Yes, Seema, he is. Good night, beautiful couple. Nice hat, Ricky. Yeah, Ricky has to pull out all the stops.
Yeah, man.
Good night. Originally from Guyana, living in Maryland, Baltimore. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Aliyah Lucius. Thank you so much. Sammy, think Ricky should have his own vlog. He'd be great at it. Yeah, exactly. But Ricky is really the vlogger, He's the one that makes, and I'm on a serious note, he's the one that makes, the vlog and videos more exciting. I would definitely give credit where it's due there.
So can you please stop telling people that it's only watching for them to go to bed, please?
Too late for that. The world already here and knows that. Yeah.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, there was somebody else here.
Being Rocky, my heart this beat hard when the tassel start. That can be Rock saying that. That could be Sherry,
Sherry.
but I ask him. Ask him is run and hide on the bed when the tassel play. That cannot be Rocky saying that. Rocky go on and sort of jump up and dance and thing and whatever for the tassel. I'm sure about that. Life with Ajay. Can shout out my son Alex graduated high school. Congratulations to you, my dear.
Congrats,
So
kiddo.
Ajay's son, congratulations. And to all the graduates also. It's this time yesterday was the last day of school for Aidan also. He's in middle school. And we hope all the kids have a safe and a wonderful summer. Whatever, if you're doing extra summer classes or you're just relaxing and chillaxing. Yeah.
So
All right.
I want to say shout out to Don,
Go ahead and do your shout
Luana,
outs.
and Iliam. They are visiting from Guyana. They are spending a long 2 months here in New York, and they're going to do some family reunions. They are a big fan of yours, and also Danny Prasad and Being Rocky and the others. Guys, welcome and thank you for stopping by. Um, there's something else here. Oh, I wanted to share this with you folks. I was out last night because the weather was so beautiful, having a glass of wine with Ma, and we started talking about what's going on in this world right now with all this war and stuff. And the question was posed: why are they fighting in this day and age, and what they're fighting for? So first she said, why you don't put on two boxing gloves, the presidents or the dictators, whoever we want to call them, and let them go and battle it out instead of taking innocent people's lives. And a true old guy in his fashion manner, she said, she says, Anash, you can check how much money you have, but you can't check your time. And I find that very interesting because, honestly speaking, you don't know what's going on. Innocent people are dying with what's going on with these wars. And if they can only come to a solution. You see, you guys saw our president, how he got so aggravated. He used the F bomb on social media. That's where it's going to. Anyway, let me don't bore you with my politics, but I just wanted to share that how she said that. It was funny, but it really did meant something. Yes, sir?
Don't tell a story?
Well, for now.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, we know it's Sherry. We know it's you. We know it's you on here, Sherry. Sherry's the one who she said she had go race fast.
I was
But
talking
then
to
that's
share,
another
I was
like
talking to
something.
share last night too, man. We had a good conversation last night.
Mm-hmm.
Just how her husband tell she get born up. And Florida is 112 degrees, if I recall.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
And then they came back from St. Martin, and that's when I saw her. So she did look a bit toasty.
St. Martin is so beautiful.
Yeah.
We've seen them through before Farad and Walima, now with you guys.
Yeah.
And that's the next thing we want to get done after going to Barbados is to check out the islands of St. Martin.
Well, I want to go to Aruba.
You ain't got to get visa for go there. You can go. You're going to your green card.
Excuse you?
I'm sorry.
You better watch yourself. Okay. I don't tell I go leave you and run away. No, full speed, take off and leave you right here.
Much.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yeah, guys. So does everyone have any plans like for the summertime here, especially? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing for the weekend and the 4th of July? What does anyone have a nice big, we know it's a barbecue session. That's everybody will be barbecuing or attending like relatives and families who are entertaining.
I know for sure our barber is very annoyed that we wouldn't be attending this year, but so we do apologize due to circumstances. We'll make it up next year. That's for sure.
Shelly Prasad, good night, beautiful Anna and Ricky, the most lovely and humble couple on social media. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for being a part of our channel. Missy, 4th of July, summer is usually hot, like Jack Square. Being Rocky, did my brother tell you about the black diamond thing? Let me hear now. I feel a story coming on. Come, Ricky, let me hear.
Sherry,
talk to
don't
me.
bust your head.
Sherry can't keep she more clothes just like you, Sherry cannot keep it quiet.
It's nothing bad, but it's just, I think my
What?
response to her was a conversation we were having, and she wanted something in Van Cleve, and we were talking about diamond. I'm like, excuse me, this is a black diamond right here, referring to myself.
If vanity again, people have referring to yourself, but look at you.
I think so. I think that's how it
You
went.
see, Sherry, she loved there. Yeah.
So now I just want to get in here really quick and say a big shout out to Sandra and her dear friend Golden. Sandra's from Essequibo.
Golden or Golin?
Golden. Am I saying it wrong?
Golden.
I meant poor Danny right spell it thing.
Danny spelled golden.
Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, sorry.
You told about it and you
I
spelled
can
it
joke
wrong.
when you can't talk proper. Must say I write it. One of the Japanese things is it
What's
doing
all
here.
Ricky notes, no man?
So yes, so
Go
shout
ahead,
out to
Ricky.
you lovely ladies. She's visiting from Essequibo. She knows Danny from Essequibo. They used to sing at the Mandir together. And yes, Golden as well, who lives here in Queens, New York. Thank you guys. Who else?
Marva from Atlanta, Georgia.
I did say that already.
Right. Dawn, Luana, and Iliam.
These are some cracker jokes. Oh, and the young lady, her team is called Pluto in Entertainment Family.
Who's this?
She's Guyanese and has the sweetest husband. This guy is a white dude, and he likes. He's telling me he's getting so involved with the West Indian dishes, and his father-in-law making nice sourdough roti for him. He's such a wonderful guy.
Okay.
I didn't get his name though, but Morris, I believe, would be his title. Yeah, man. So next Friday is our big day. We actually get to doll up and head out and enjoy somebody. Well, we normally would throw down a barbecue here, but for the past couple of years, we've been going to our dear friend Rick, the barber, and celebrate with his family. But this year, we're changing it up. We're gonna go by my aunt out in Long Island and try the man Richard. Well, you gotta say Richard Shaker Big. It could be Richard Korean barbecue.
They're doing curry also in 4th of July.
No, maybe
Okay.
he's really good on the stove now.
So Seema said here, oh yeah, you guys talking about St. Martin. My sister-in-law Shanna, she's from St. Martin, and she and says she's a fan of you guys and much love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Dorinda Baxter, hi, and I really enjoy your cooking. Your food looks very delicious. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, my dear. Yeah. All right. Yes, Mr. Ricky, you got very silent, you know.
I was just trying to look for materials that I had made notes about here, but these are way from back in the days. Yeah, so I also was having a chat with Aiden last night, and we were sharing some moments, me, myself, him, and Ma. And one of the jokes, and it's a kiddies joke, by the way. I said, Ado, how many knees does little boys have? And believe it or not, he got the answer. Do you know how many knees little boys have?
At 11:40 p.m. last night, this man is calling me to come and sit down in the backyard. Like I kill. Like yeah. I
Wait.
said, hey, I had to go to work the next day, and come on, I already showered and into bed. I ain't coming out.
No, but whoever lived in New York felt that breeze last night. You didn't need no air condition. All you need was a hammock outside there. It was so nice.
But it's very nice tonight also.
Yeah.
It's very
Compared to the 2 days before,
the humidity was
my
terrible. It was terrible. Yeah.
I start get more dark. I get Marv.
Marv?
Sweaty.
What is
You want
Marv?
to call it Marv?
Marv, we said Marv, yeah, Marv.
Marv.
Okay, being Rocky, time for a tune. Here, Sherry, you want to hear you sing something. Shout out to Lloyd Hunt, that's Seema's Humphrey's husband. Yeah.
Hey, Lloyd.
Matt, so whatever days like I vlog, I used to do initially on Wednesday and Saturday. So whatever days like I vlog, because I work also as well as Ricky, and when we do get together, we always try to incorporate our daily lifestyle or whatever we're doing whenever we're doing a vlog. So then I would get time to put the edit the video and put it together. So randomly, I mean, like tonight as we're doing a live, I don't have a video for tomorrow, but we're gonna have one very shortly
Amigo.
coming up. Yes.
We have been invited with our dear friend and brother, Mr. Devanan, and his lovely wife. We're heading out somewhere with them. Don't know exactly where we're going, but it should be a day full of fun. And we're going to share that with you guys through Anna's iPhone 19 Plus.
Yes. Ricky was scared of the raccoon. Oh God, share that's a whole story. And yes, Matt, check out again our brother Bean Rocky and his family. Check them out, guys. Every Wednesday and Saturday they put up videos also, right? At 11 a.m. sharp. Please check them out and follow them. Wonderful cooking, traveling, and contents. Yeah.
Sherry would always say her and I are together in terms of rock and at the hip they're together. They cook, the mentality is the same. When me and Sherry like two we always soft and mushy, and we can't even open my mouth big enough. But
so they say
equal attracts.
Equal? No. You see it right away in there. Opposite attracts.
That's right. I was trying to see if you're
paying
paying
attention. Yeah, okay, Ricky. You're paying attention.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Sherry, should we bust Ricky's files with the raccoon story here?
No.
Look, Sherry said that.
I'm going to bed. Hey, Sherry, go on sleep. You're bringing up old files there?
So again, raccoons tend to be like a menace to society here, like in the neighborhood, especially if once you put out garbage and whatever and it's not covered properly. So when When was this? When was this, Ricky? A couple years ago.
Yeah, you should forget about it.
Couple years
You
ago,
shouldn't mention
guys,
it.
we heard like a little rustling outside in the bag, one of the bags, and I'm making a little noise. So we said, let me go outside. So there on the fence, on our fence right outside, is big raccoon. And they're not intimidated by no one, you know. They are not scared. They would look at you, they might jump on you.
It's a-
This one with the plane, he's a big man.
It was a family.
This one here.
It was 4 of them.
Really, it was 4 of them?
Yeah.
Ricky have a piece of, like a 2x4 piece of wood, probably at least 8 feet long. Ricky standing by we back door, and to the fence, maybe it's a good 10, 12 feet, and trying to hit this raccoon.
Correction, please. I would never harm those things. I was trying to scare them away.
He was trying to jump on you. That's why you're there so far, first of all. We're trying to scare it away.
You know what Mr. Alvin Field say? Don't do foolishness and call it bravery, you know. Next thing you want anything bite me now, how you can kiss me? You can say I got rabies. Yeah, but it was a scary moment because like she said, they're not intimidated by anything. And there was like
No.
mama and papa with 2 younger ones. And these guys just stare you face to face, man, and they wouldn't move. I'm
He
like,
always encounters these characters and these creatures out there. So Ricky going out to work a morning again, yet another little thing,
Oh, the
and
squirrel.
encountered a squirrel. This squirrel eating a big chicken leg.
yeah, fried
What happened to
chicken.
squirrel eating nuts? Squirrel eating down a
Oh,
big
I see.
chicken leg, and watching Ricky again too, and would not move.
And I-
He's like, "What are you doing in my territory?" Ricky's going to the van to start it to bring it out of the yard, and the squirrel would not move.
I'm the kind of guy I don't like to harm no insects unless if it's a roach. You see a roach, it's done. But anything else, spiders, ladybugs. We have some little snails now coming out from the neighbor's yard because they're planting, and because of this crazy weather, I told Aiden, I said, "Pops, let's pick them all up and put them in the back." He's like, "Dad, why are you so loving?" I'm like, you walk on them, that's it, they're done. And the poor thing they get lost and they're just coming out, and it's like in the 10 and 15 number. So we pick up all and care to put it in the back just to save their lives. Hopefully it worked.
Yeah, okay. When I see the hydrangea, everything is like being destroyed and eaten out. You know why? We all know why. Yeah. So
So when you're going live again after this live, when you reach 10,000?
this again was impromptu live. So whenever we feel like going live, we go. We had been singing. So come, let me take you guys in front and show. Ricky was showcasing just now a little bit in front. Pick up your cowboy hats from the Texas Ranger. Come. I'm gonna flip the camera on him. Pack them up there, buddy. Let's go. So let me walk you guys to the front a little bit, and I am gonna do a slideshow. Look, this kitchen, I've left everything open here. So we got sushi. These 2 rugrats left everything open on the table here.
They think they got sour.
No, what happened? They know that we're live. So guys, I think I had done some pictures and stuff before. Let me walk to the front and I'll show. So initially, when we did this part here, thank you again to Mr. Amigo, Dave Ramuta, Amigo Construction. I got a bigger mirror here, and I'll take you guys to the front and show you all in a little bit. I got a bigger mirror and I hung it here, and I did the floating shelves and got my little tchotchkes up there now to put. And our favorite store at Home Goods, we just went and we got something. The table, I want to get a tablecloth for this now. Again, initially I wanted to leave it open, but the kids eating and stuff, I know it's gonna get all dirty. Were you eating what? Just want to waste some time, you know? Watch.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as yet, no. Yeah, so our rug finally came in, as I had mentioned in one of our videos. This shag rug is so comfy. Yeah. And all of the chairs, they recline here. Again, I got this piece from Home Goods. And this trunk opens up into a little table there, and it has room for storage. And let's walk to the front. This is a piece from the old original thing that we had. So this is the original mirror that I bought, and Dave, our contractor, bought this is for the remotes and stuff, but I just sat it here because it blends in perfectly right there. I got a little foyer table here, and I made this little sitting area here for us to sit and relax in the afternoon or in the morning time with coffee. or whatever. Just used to like hang out for a little bit. And again, little things we got there just to finish up with the decor. So
I like about this area here.
I love the chandelier, how bright it is. Yeah, Ricky, as you were saying?
Make you feel like an Englishman. You come here,
Mm-hmm.
so make a cup of tea and you. Oh God, I can't find photo of your But you're supposed to put your photo over.
Mm-hmm.
The nice sunlight, and you come Makobu passing and thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Yeah. Sure, you like the 2 chairs? Yeah, they're very comfy. The swivel chairs. Nice and comfy.
Man, look what bringing you out in this picture here.
You bring me out,
Look
okay.
at that. Your
That photograph is by Rocky. That's for Rocky's birthday. We did this picture by them.
Oh, we all had pineapple shirt on that day.
Yeah, you remember you have
Myself.
one for Rock, one for Danny. Yeah. Yeah, so again, our family tree. That's by Sherry's backyard. As you can see all her pots. She always have her pretty pots there. These are the kids.
You look like a Baywatch girl there, girl. You look.
What are you talking about?
You wear the white dress there.
Oh,
Shine, no?
and then you're saying you bring me out. Yeah.
You never put the birds?
No, I have the birds to go on over there. So just how we have the butterflies and stuff, we have 2 birds to put. We were waiting on the chairs to come in. So again, this is how it looks from the front when you walk in. And whoever knew our home originally, how it looked, it's totally a different house and outlook altogether. Much needed, again, upgrade. But yeah.
Whatever. You know what I like about you and love, I should say. Like this. You chose to put this thing up there without.
It's a prayer. That's it represents our home also,
Very
of course.
thoughtful of you, and thank
Yeah.
you for doing so.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Dave and I, we were looking, so all the decor I did, and put things like where it had to be, like where I think it had to be, and Dave and I we were deciding. So one of my friends years ago also gave me the Last Supper. So I still have that. I'm trying to find a home for it, like a place in the home actually, but I don't want to overwhelm the wall like with too much of stuff. So yeah, the Last Supper is still sitting. That usually sits by the table, and by the table we have enough
You can't put
things
anything
there.
else here again. It'll be too
I'm
much.
not putting anything else. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find a
Well,
place
a
for
nice
it.
big guy and a flag over the TV.
We're not putting anything
It's our
else.
life,
English
ERD.
language is you know what? Yeah, we're not putting nothing else here. Nothing.
You play bass here? Or?
Bass? Where's Bass? Where's Bass? No,
Sherry,
we're
see
not
what you
doing
get to
anything
know
else.
it, right?
Sherry, you hear what he's telling me? I playing bass here. Bass.
But this, I think that with pictures and memories and the value of these pictures, you see how these kids were when they were babies.
Yeah.
And now you just want to marry them and put them out. And
You said that in the last video. That's not true.
that is exactly what's going to happen.
Aiden was about 8 months there. Look at Alan. So now Aiden is going to be 12 and he's bigger than Alan there in that photograph. Alan was 8 there. Alan and Alana, they're twins and they were 8 years old. Anthony was 12.
Anthony Polarinos.
Oh, God. Now Anthony has a full beard. He works. Look at that.
Well, this will give you a
And
step
that,
up.
yeah, look at that from there to this here now. Look at this with the kids there. The chandelier. Hold on.
And the grandmother.
The light is reflecting really bright on it. Yeah. This was for her birthday. We had taken them out, take her out here. Aiden and Ricky look alike.
My
Yep.
making joke there though, watch.
What?
The lipstick and thing, man.
Yep. All right, so
Put these books in. Who will read these books in?
you must tell people let's pretend. Ricky goes to the beach with us. See, I gotta go bossy files right now. Yes, you shouldn't ask stupid questions. Then don't ask these kind of crazy questions, I should say. Ricky will take a book and walk and go to the beach and put out a chair and throw back and go read one page. Maybe look at the words and say, tired man, let me drink a Stag instead. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hello, excuse me.
It's not interesting.
That is exactly what he would do. He
I
would
did
go.
that. I did that a few times, but every time I open a book, it's either I fall asleep or
That's not a read.
we gotta do something more, exciting.
Listen, you could be truthful with everyone here. The phone is what you guys live day and night. And it's not only with us, our kids, everybody today. All children and the adults. It's like you walking, someone could walk into you on the road. They don't care. They're not looking at where they're going and stuff.
No, I don't play on my phone, my dear. I'm a businessman, It's an important part of
Lies.
this community here.
Hey,
I just be.
If lightning will strike you right now, you burn up right like a skeleton and lie right now. All over this man have his phone. Always on the phone. That's something I can't stand. But it is what it is. So why is that string? Is the string up there?
What string?
Look there.
Oh yeah, somebody probably. It'll bounce back.
Alright guys, so let's walk back this way. The string forward. I like this. Look at the fixture on this also. Pull it, Ricky. Can you reach it? Probably someone took it off and it went. You yourself is a little shorty there. So when Dave bought the look at this. So one again is for the fan and the other one is for the light. But it's so modern and so
pull the other
pretty.
one now. They for disco light.
You trying to be a comic, no? Alright.
And these are the people who need to thank.
That is my American parents there, Mr. and Mrs. G.
They instill a lot of values and
And
thoughts.
there's my beautiful sister. There's my beautiful mom. There's my brother and my mom. And my brother, this is my younger brother. He passed away it's going to be a year on the 3rd of July. So 2 of my angels are there. Yeah.
But you and Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan, huh? Me and Shah Rukh Khan, yeah. All right. All right, Ricky. So you have anything else you want to add?
No,
To our live here.
Again, like you said, we didn't plan this, so
Come and sit for a little bit
for
then.
those
Come sit.
who take the time to join us tonight.
Come and sit for a little bit then.
Um,
We're going to get
thank
all
you.
comfy and sit
oh, you
here.
have a seat. Thank
Sit
you
down. No,
guys.
sit down also. Sit so we could. I'm getting a little comfy here now. Yeah. I'm going to pull up my frock. Oh God, I feel so relaxed. It's nice to come home and again, thank you for everyone who joined us throughout this entire journey with excuse me, Ricky, with the whole transformation of our home. Thank you for being a part of it. You know, I always say you can have a house, but to make it, you have to make it into a home. And you know, it's not the size of it, it's who dwells in it and how you live. And everyone has a story, everyone has, you know, something going on. And to regards to this is a general statement I would like to make, right? Because I've addressed a few people who came on who do not know us. When I say no, you know, us as YouTubers, right? Ricky and I. And I'm gonna say this in a general statement for all of the YouTubers, and to say it in the nicest way, it's not what you say, right? But it's how you say it. Now I've had recently to address a few people who would come and write like the Declaration of Independence to me and the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, if you know me, don't get comfortable to come to talk to people like that. We do this as a gig, and every one of the YouTubers, 99% of YouTubers, like our local YouTubers, I should say, the ones that we interact with, have regular jobs. Everybody have regular jobs. This is like a recreational thing that we do, right? And it's nice. We enjoy meeting fans. We enjoy putting out, okay, like I cook a lot. You know, Ricky's like very funny. It's comical. There's a button there that you can delete. You can block. You don't have to. But we are all, you know, we are all adults, I would like to say, on this platform. And my platform, our channel here is family oriented, you know, more, again, with our kids being on. And it takes nothing to be kind and to be nice to people. It takes nothing. And again, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. You can have maybe things come across in a very negative way, in the way that is like, you know, received by the way you put it out. So, you know, about a month ago, as I'm saying again, I had to address someone who was like a very nice person, would come and like usually comment on whatever. Maybe she was having a bad night. Maybe she wasn't exposed to life at an early age then or whatever. But I had to like address her because it really hit a nerve. Again, when you're having a good day and people, again, like I just showed my mom. I lost my mom, it'll be 4 years. And my mom had a little restaurant home, and I grew up with her cooking and stuff. That's why I have a passion for cooking for people who don't know, right? And I look forward to coming home, and I look forward to coming down in the mornings and making breakfast for my husband and my family and cooking all day. with the 100 degrees weather that we had. For instance, this week, I cooked. And I take such pride, and for one day, as you'd see again my shorts, who religiously follow us, I cooked a full meal, like with how many dishes, and I went and I baked dessert also from scratch. I baked, and that's just like a 1 day thing for me, because I could go on and on. It doesn't bother me.
But and sorry, it's been said that no matter if you're on a platform like this, no matter how many people that loves you and watch your program, there is gonna be somebody out
No,
there.
stick up it in the there for me.
But
Sorry.
let me finish.
No,
Let
no,
me
no, no,
finish.
no, no. What I'm about to say. Sorry, I don't
And
mean to cut you. I don't mean to cut you because people has always said that I cut you. I don't laugh about it. People will say that I cut you. Stick up it in there for a second, and you'll continue talking in a minute, right? Again, as I said, right, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Now, again, I have 4 platforms. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. The way that people may come out very comfortable to come and address me, right? That they will come to address me or whatever, like they know me again. This is what gets me annoyed. It's not, again, I'm being redundant and I'm saying it again. It's not what you say, but how you say it.
right,
There are
so
ways of saying things. Go ahead. Yes, criticism is bound to come. We know this.
so that's the thing. That's what I wanted to say. I mean, I'm talking to you now, but of course, whoever is
No, you're talking
listening,
to everyone here. We have
it's like
69
we
folks
grow
on
up
and listen
growing
attentively
up back
again.
home. It's very highly unlikely one would like someone to say something about your mother. I know that's very insultive. You could say anything, but when you get to talking about somebody's mother, they will kill you. This I know for a fact. Secondly, when people start talking about your children, and I think that's what hit a nerve with her the last time. And you
No, it
know,
didn't. No, 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 not only that. No, it
well, that
didn't.
and beyond. And
No, but
then,
I am telling you, this is why I said just now stick up in the net. I can speak on my behalf and say exactly because I did address the people. Now, honestly, again, on our platform here, we get a handful. Very few people would come out to say something. And it's the ones, and I'm saying it again, right? I have a lot of white folks, American folks that view my channel also that I know personally. You would not find it's our West Indian people that would come, right? And I'm not, when I say West Indian, I'm not like bashing our West Indian people, but I'm saying it again. Who would see again that you're doing something positive or like you're doing something with your life and they would come and they can probably boil water or they can't do anything themselves. You know what I mean? They can. So again, you look and you learn. You don't like somebody, you don't have to look at them. Nobody is subjecting you to sit there behind the camera and look at them and then come and say something negative. And again, as I said, when you are on social media, you will get criticism. That comes and without saying. But again, do not come to write, I'm speaking on my behalf now, do not come to write the Declaration of Independence to me and think I'm gonna sit quiet because that ain't gonna fly with me. This one go run away and come and sit down in front. You see the last video I addressed someone, the woman, he came and sat very, because he knows how I am.
my thing is, if Sherry's still on there,
She is. Sherry's still on.
we
You
would
see,
agree
Sherry
that
says it's always that one person. They get a criticism also. And they're the sweetest people.
everybody deals with problems differently. And I could say that, being an easygoing guy, if someone is to say something and you could simply just brush it off and move on, some people cannot do that. And,
Well, Ricky, that's why I always say everyone deals with problems
yeah.
differently. You don't know what kind of day someone might be having. That's what I said. In the video that I
So,
addressed that woman, I said you could be having a good day and someone like that would come and hit a nerve with you. You don't know. My kitchen is my happy place, folks, right? That is my happy place. My husband and my kids and my family is what I live for. This is like what we love doing, right? We don't have to be here, but again, as I said, everyone has regular jobs. We take pride in what we do. Like I like cooking or whatever. I take pride in doing whatever I do,
so the
right?
thing is with me now, on a daily basis, my motivation, my thing to do is to wake up here. If I must pray, thank the Almighty to keeping our families and friends safe, my mother, of course, and to go out there and hit the road and go to work and try to put a smile on somebody's face. I'm always smiling. I mean, if I have bad moments, I have bad days, yes, but not all day. And lately, like for instance, one young lady I had a problem with maybe like a 3 weeks or a month back, and I hate the idea that she left the store not feeling happy. But we were so busy and she picked up a pair of earrings. I don't know if she looks at this program, but if you do, you'll know who I'm talking about. And if you're seeing this, I play with you to come back because what had happened there was basically a misunderstanding of making her earring bigger. It's made small. I could make it bigger for the same price, but it was made with weight, so the weight made it the right weight but smaller. And I know she was disappointed, but again, for me to explain to her, I didn't get time to. I had a couple other folks, and this thing is still bothering me because it's like making one unhappy person, and I hate that. But other than that, I mean, my dear, if you look at this program and you're hearing this, please by all means come back. I didn't have your phone number to call you back and explain to you, but just like that, things do happen. It could be driving on the road again, like the other day we were doing a video, and you might end up in an altercation with someone who wants to pass or park, and people get into argument. But again, we're
But
not the same.
that's what I always say. I always emphasize. Everyone at the end of the day has a story, right? You don't know. Again, it takes nothing. It doesn't cost a penny to be kind to people or to say something nice. Thank you, please. Good morning, good night. It doesn't take anything from people to do so. So we live in a, I always say this, we live in a beautiful world, but there's a lot of hate. We need more love in the world. I saw
All we need is love, love.
I saw someone asked today, what in one word, what would you describe what we need more in the world? We need more love. We need more compassion. We need, Ricky watching me like he's so what he lusting away,
She should run for office.
I don't need to run for office. It's the truth. It's
No, no.
something that you
I
know.
was posed with a question in that lately, and they were like, "How? What was the chemistry?" And one word I use when it comes to Anne is the word effort, and she puts a lot of effort into everything she does. And they say when you live with someone, you. It's been what, 15 years? No, well, yeah, 15 years. Aiden is now.
No.
We dated, and let me tell you.
It's 12 years.
Wait, man, let me check this thing again. It's ringing. Stop.
Hurry bap, hurry bap.
No,
When the last one I hear that word, hurry bap, hurry bap. Yeah. Well, let's see
sorry.
my little gray hair. I think coming out. Is this man? No, this man. Watch. My little gray hair. I think on the side.
I'll block it for you.
You go block it for me. So again, on a serious note, we really, and I'm speaking on behalf of all the YouTubers here, again, our beautiful friends, we still have Trini Life with Vids, Trini Life with Dinesh is on here still. We have Being Rocky, Sherry's on, and whoever is on, I'm sure Mr. Danny is on. If not, he is one of the biggest influencers. Danny is a trailblazer, and Danny does so much of good work and also get a lot of bash from people.
Oh, he had his
Who
days.
cannot, he still have his days. He still
Yeah,
have
I
his
remember
days. But
sometimes.
Danny tries to turn a blind eye on things. And I saw recently, for how many years, Danny has been on YouTube for the past 6 years. And it only took him after 6 years to actually respond to someone. And because they made like a really derogatory comment about him and said something like really bad. And again, it's only so much you can bear, because it's like, okay, you try to like ignore, and then it gets beneath your skin. That's not like with me. Like people, I would have like people would come on and just like maybe say like whatever, like a negative comment or whatever. I wouldn't address that. But you see, the ones who sit down and take their time to address me again very comfortably, like me, I would come back, because you know why? Because again, the same time as adults, we are adults here on this platform. We're supposed to be adults.
I would like
Okay?
to.
And if you can sit down there and take your time to write me, again, as I said, the Declaration of Independence, the Pledge of Allegiance, I'll come back and answer you.
I think what happened the last time, and
Not the last time, Ricky. We had quite a few people I addressed
with the young lady
also.
lately, and I think like you said, she didn't choose her word properly, and a lot of people out there are not totally happy, and you don't know what kind of day they're having.
They don't know what kind of day I'm having. That's what I was saying
I'm
also,
not,
though. That's what I
I'm
said.
not picking up for nobody. I'm not bashing. I'm just saying.
Listen.
What I'm
Ricky
saying.
is trying to see the best in every situation, and I give him props for that. I give him props because, as I said, when I started to address the woman, he came and sat down right here where I'm sitting. Shut up the light and put on the TV loud to listen. You didn't want to hear what I was saying, because I went upstairs and pull up my hair, get my glasses, like I was a teacher coming off a conference, or they pull in. That was me, because you know why? I was having a wonderful day, and this is what I said again. You can be having a beautiful day with your family, with your loved ones. My husband and I leave every day to go to work. We're not sure to come back into our home. We are not sure to see each other again, right? And when you do come in and you're having a good time and somebody comes on your thing to unnecessary, and again, is the way that she said it, like so comfortably, like she knew me. No, you don't know me. And even if you know me, you should think twice to come and talk to me like that, because there's ways of saying things.
You know, at work sometimes too, you have individual would come and not having a good day, and you know they could really, really bring that negative vibes onto you and switches your whole day up. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was just
When you
saying,
hit the road
Dorothy.
and you go out there, you know, you don't know who you're gonna deal with. So I mean, personally, my thing is, you know, you try your best to, you know, be patient. Today, for one instance, I'm dealing with a client, and auntie come in the store and she's like, "Buy me one price this earring." I'm like, "One second, auntie." And she said, "Come, hurry, I gotta go. I got a car, access to rides waiting
So
on me."
wait, he said the next to me, right? You know what I would do, right?
Me? No.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, yeah, okay.
I'm just letting you know, right? And it's nice, old auntie. And then I'm like, no, I'm trying to hurry up with this guy. And I don't want to be rude to him. You know, he was waiting as well. And I got done with him. And I'm coming over to her. And I'm like, okay, which earring is it? And she's like, not, no, okay, not that one. Show me another one. Then she moved on to something else. Then she moved on to something else. All the time I'm thinking, where is this car that she was saying she had to go to? This poor thing spent half an hour in the store.
Did she buy something?
No.
So you see again, when you have people and you had someone waiting before her, right?
Yes.
But a lot of time the old folks, and this is our West Indian people, I'm saying this again too, right? They feel they're entitled. Like you walk in there, right away, Ricky will drop whatever. If you have 10 customers in front of this one person that came in, given the fact that okay, she's older, you have to ask the people in front of you, well, do you mind,
Yeah,
can I go ahead?
that's important.
Can I please be taken care of before you? I have a vehicle waiting, or I'm not feeling well or whatever. You have to ask in front of you. You just can't go ahead and jump and do things like that. It's not nice. It's
But
not nice to do that.
and then again on working on Liberty Avenue, you see a lot of things. And today we saw a big argument next door to us. And you would think that somebody's being robbed, but it was the total opposite of that.
It was just an argument.
Well, a mom and dad came in from India. Their son.
Or from Apna Bazaar, you're talking about
Yeah,
something
the
went
poor
on there.
child. I don't know. It's a long story, but the commotion.
Ricky, you got the full story tomorrow. The mayor here go get full story
I
to,
know
to,
the full
to talk.
story, but I don't think it's fair
Remind me
to
to put it in the next video. I'll give all you a
discuss the
heads up
people
on what it
business
was.
on social media. But
Oh, you know the full story?
yeah, it's
Okay.
very sad. But yeah, it's it could have been something serious. If there was someone was gonna call the cops,
Yeah.
and then Baiji came and took her away, and
By G.
yeah, my boy Saeed came in. He was like, "Well, the problem is." What's up, Saeed?
Hey, Said is my friend. I like
Yeah.
that man. Stop. That is my friend.
It just goes to show it don't matter what kind of people we. Oh, by the way, talking about people, my dear friend Joseph Ramsamy came and we were chatting, and he said, "Rick, for my last birthday, I went to church and I prostrated and I begged the Almighty Father." He said, "God, I have everything. I have a beautiful home. I have a beautiful family in it. I have a stable account." Because Joe worked his butt off in this country, and he still is, even though he could retire. But I love this man, and he said, all I ask God for is for him to continue being in my life. And I think that's so sweet because, we need something to focus on. And Joe has always been a religious Christian. He would hold Miss Radika's hand before every time they eat, and they would pray. Joe could embrace you and tell you things, say things to you to make you feel special, even if he don't know you. He's like Mr. Aubrey Jackman again. And these are the people with qualities that I like to see myself around with because it doesn't matter how smart you are, how rich you are, how poor you are. There's always door to learn something new and to share your ideas. And one person with that kind of quality that I've learned a lot from is Mr. ARD himself, Danny. And when you could bring that energy to someone or to a people or a village, man, you know how important of a guy or a person you will stand out to be. In the Roman days, when they used to the warriors used to fight, they would say, and they're fighting to death, but they would say, "How are you gonna go down? You want to go down with a good name." But unfortunately, some of these people out here, it's much tougher to explain. But let's see, we have time. We can all work together and make things happen. Poor war
What,
you
she
don't want
going
to
with
hear my
war again now here? Ricky's trying to change this world, you know.
Yeah,
One
we
step
should.
at a time, we have to do it. But again, what we need is a lot of love. We need a lot of love. We need a lot of prayer because the world is in such total chaos. We live in a beautiful world, but it's much chaos
You
and
know, look,
much.
you
I
hold this
don't know.
phone in your hand and you're showing in this place that we did here, right? And it's really beautiful to know that we can enjoy this. And in some other part of this world, they're home and are going to rubbles. For
Well,
what?
it just goes to show again, we like this upgrade, we needed for like years, right? It was a much needed upgrade again. We took how long to do this now? And in an instant, a bomb could drop here, a fire can
Yeah.
occur. It's the same thing. You work and work and work, you know, so hard. And this is why you have to enjoy life. You work to the age of 65. 60, at this age, I'm going
That's
to be 47 this year. I have aches and pains and whatever. Probably might need a
are you
walker
gonna be
soon.
47, girl? I is 47,
Listen,
you're going to 46.
yeah, so it's like you have to like enjoy your life. We work so hard again. You have to make every bit counts. Now you still have to put away for a rainy day. I ain't saying go spend all your savings, but life is very short. You have to live like it's your
So
last.
one more thing that I want to elaborate on. You see those two folks over there we just point out, Mr. and Mrs. G. They're now in their 80s, I would like to say.
They are in the 80s.
And I'll tell you something. So I had a discussion with Uncle Ray and Mr. Fitzpatrick Ned and Mr. Peters. And what we were talking about in life as a teenager, coming into your 20s, to your 30s, to your 40s, the discussion, the conversations, it changes. These guys are now in their 60s. And as you age, everything changes with it. And one of the guys said, we're gonna have to start thinking about how much time we have left here now. Do you know what that is like? To know that you're not only a social security recipient, but your time is coming where all now that you're gonna depend on is your well-being, your health. So that's why the most important thing after the Almighty is taking care of yourself. Um,
That's true, and it's far fetched for me
yeah.
personally. It's far fetched because I lost two brothers very young. My oldest brother, he died. It'll be 18 years at the age of 36, and my younger brother died at the age of 44. And it's
Um,
gonna be a year next week for him
one of the
also.
easiest thing to make us
Yeah.
get sick is stress, and how this guy can stress body. Yeah. So yeah, it's just especially in here. I mean, listen, I don't blame folks who have a comfortable life back home, if it's in Trinidad or Guyana or whichever island. Let me tell you something, man. New York is I just told someone it's best country in the world. But if you're happy breathing in that fresh air, eating the fresh fish, organic meats, and getting that luscious sunshine, this ain't the place for you.
What
We,
do you mean it's in the place for you? What are you
no,
doing here then?
in terms, well, listen, I came here, I was 16.
Stop saying that, okay,
No,
please.
no, I don't mean that in a bad way. Listen, America is the place everyone wants to come. But I'm talking like, come on, a day and age
What
like
I really
today.
want to say right now here, I might have to cut off my life to this man because I get annoyed when you see you saying talking nonsense. Why didn't you stay in your country then?
I came here when I was little babe. I
Why
came.
didn't you stay in your country? Then you could go back now. You have choices. Why?
Wait,
This is your home.
yeah, hold on. I'm not. What I want to get through is this: the stress factor of it is like you come. Everybody's in the hustle and bustle here. If you can put that aside, which you can, because living here is a blessing. We got the best health care. We live in peace. We have in terms of security and everything. But it's a mental stress that for a lot of folks.
So what do you think, Ricky? That is not mental for the folks that live back home. Let me say something, right? We go on vacation. We've been to Guyana. We've been quite a few places to Trinidad. I used to go every year and whatever. It's been 4 years now. I haven't been to Trinidad since my mom passed away. I have no desire to come to Trinidad. When you go home and stuff and you go on vacation, everybody's like, oh, I could come back. I could live in Guyana. I could live in Trinidad. We go on vacation. What about the folks who live in there? You don't think that they have it stressful or whatever? They're dying to come over here, right? It's nice when you go and you spend like a week or 2 weeks or whatever, and then time to come back. Because you know why? We work so hard here for our money and whatever. They work very hard back home also. But we have the advantage when you go home. So when you go home and you see you on vacation again, you don't actually have to go into the office. You don't actually have to go into the gold store. I don't actually have to go into work. So that takes away
Mr.
from,
Mr. ARD would approve with our oil-rich nation. plenty guy needs to head back home now. They're packing up and they're going home. And that's because of the same thing.
Well, Ricky, the ones who have a little moolah, a little money, they could go whatever. What about the poorer folks and whatever
I
who are
know, I
struggling
know,
daily? It's a
I
daily
know.
struggle. Right here, we live in America. There are people who are so hungry and starving. Right here, you see it. You see it daily. So even like back home, the ones who have money and whatever can live comfortably back home. You get accustomed living here, this lifestyle like what we live here. When I say lifestyle, everything is at convenience. We live here in New York City, especially. We live here where you walk out, there's a bus right there. You take a train, you call an Uber. Everything is like to your advantage, and the supermarket and everything is there. Some places you go back home, it's not even developed in that sense. A little rainfall, it's flooding constantly. You have like
But
animals
that's what you
and these
call
things to see about.
That's called bonding with nature. You know how longer you could live with that? Fresh
I
cow
guess he'll
milk?
put on his cowboy hat and go get and go in the flood water and see about these things and whatever. And I feel bad for people. Trinidad, I know for one, the slightest of rain that falls, it floods a lot there. And it's sad because so many homes and things have been built up on like all the land and it's not proper
Yeah,
drainage. It's not
that's one
it's
horrible
drained and
aspect
it's
of it,
horrible
yeah.
to see. Like when you see, you work so hard again and then your homes is all flooded. I had several of my relatives, their house is like flooded out and whatever. One of my aunt, her house is like is flooded out and whatever when the slightest of rain,
We have that
falls.
problem in Guyana too.
But that's what I'm saying. So it may seem so magical when we go home, we are on vacation. We don't actually have to go into work for the 2 or 3 weeks that you go on vacation. When you come back, yes, it's reality. The bills are still there waiting for us to pay. We have everything there. You have to like go back again, like, to start back. But that's the advantage. I've heard a lot of people when they go on vacation, oh, I could go back home and live. All right,
Can
that's
you?
nice. I had considered going back home to live when my mother was alive. I would not go back home now. I can go back home and travel. I have no desire to go to Trinidad, and you know that. You know that. It's
Well,
gonna be 4 years. 4 years this year. I haven't been to Trinidad. The last trip was in 2021.
you
Yeah.
well, to lose your mommy, I know that's
No, you don't,
devastating.
Ricky. And this is what I say again. You don't. You see, when you have yours, you would go to a funeral, right? You see how we get very serious now with these things because it's an everyday. These are everyday topics we're talking about here. You would attend a funeral. You go to a funeral home, a friend passed away, or even a relative, somebody passed away, and you cry and you sympathize and whatever there. You have your mom. You see, you're very fortunate. God bless her for being with us still, right? Until I don't hit home with you, you do not know that feeling. You do not know that feeling. You would, again, as I just said, sympathize. You go and you sympathize with the families and you express your condolences and whatever. And the roughest part, especially after a funeral, when everything is said and done and you're there by yourself, that's when reality kicks in. That's when reality kicks in. I walked into my mom's home that Saturday. My mother passed away on a Thursday. The Friday I was home in Trinidad. And I was one of the lucky ones to reach home again in Trinidad when the airport had just opened up to go and have her funeral service. And I reached
Isn't that
in,
something?
yeah, the Saturday morning, my sister and my brother-in-law drove me home to Shogona's there. And it's something I would never forget. And hence me again saying I don't have the desire to come to Trinidad. I don't have the desire to come to
It
Trinidad.
was
It's
truly a
sad, but
blessing seeing moms before you went on.
every year Aiden started to travel at 8 months old to see my mom. And the last trip he made seeing her he was 5 years old, 2019.
She told me I was the best son-in-law she ever had and give me a nice cocoa beer.
It's my son-in-law she had altogether. She only have one more home there. And my brother-in-law, God bless him. Ralph is going to get a lot of blessings. Him and my sister, I cannot thank them enough. So again, family is very important. Family is very, very important. And sometimes we have strangers who treat us more, more than our own.
Yeah.
More than our family. Because a lot of times, again, the word entitled, you see that word entitled? A lot of our family members feel that they're entitled to things. Right? So.
Is it prone to that when you have a big family, they always end up having arguments?
Whether it's big
She
or
tells
small,
me
Ricky.
sometimes consider myself lucky.
I do.
I'm
Ricky's
the
an only child.
Yeah.
He's an only child. Yeah.
Spoiled child.
Well, you're lucky again. You're very, very blessed to have. We are very blessed to have your mother with us here. You're very lucky. Because again, and that's what I said, you wouldn't understand 100% how I feel, you
I'm
know.
never regretful for the moments that I had gone through my little trials and tribulation in this country. Very devastating time, and I can always honestly say I had great family and friend support,
Yeah.
and I would never forget those moments. And thank God that everything that phase is done and gone, and I'm able to now teach our kids and
Yeah.
anybody who's around that are willing to give a lending ear that these experiences that we go through in life,
Yeah.
it's good to share it. And if you can help someone, why not? I
Yeah.
always teach from Anthony come down, well, Aiden is still a baby. I always say to them, and would use the word redundant. I would say, guys, you see somebody out there, your friends or anybody need help, please reach out and help. And if your friends them doing better than you, they got a fancy car, or they wearing some swagger and they got some bling bling, be happy for them. They earn it, they work for it, or how they get it, that's none of your business. Just be happy for them.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things, one of the ingredients that you could use and do many more, and be a better person. Well, at least for me, that's how I keep seeing things. And that's why this ARD bond has been so strong, been so progressive, um, and yet still going forward. Danny
Yeah.
has that quality, and Mr. Alvin Fields, who put a little bit of spice on top of everything I said there, made it work. Because you must have a sense of humor, you must be able to laugh and cry if you must. And with these little ingredients, this is how we're gonna have to make life go by. Because remember now, 50, the conversation gonna change. 60, it's gonna get more intense. And 70, you start thinking when your time to go meet the Almighty.
Oh, you killing people at 70 already? What you
No, I'm
mean?
not thinking about it. Stop saying that. I didn't
That's
say.
because you said it like that. Don't say
No, no,
that.
no. Well, the mind frame is set that
That
way.
again is our West Indian mentality. When you reach like 60 years, oh God, I go dead anytime. No, those very same folks, my boss, those two folks are in their 80s. And she jumps into her BMW and she drives and
Yeah.
goes all over and goes and does she does, not that other word. She does yoga and does Pilates and it's just a number again for them. You cannot tell an American person that you're 65 years old. Oh yeah, you might die
I
anytime.
have a lot of
That's a big
admiration for
insult to
those
them.
folks.
Yeah, that's a big insult
Kudos
to
to my
them.
grandma home too, Miss Zaina Kayum. She's in her 80s as well, and she's kicking, man. She's doing so well.
Yeah.
Love you, grandma. Um, it was an eye opener for me, being now dealing with being diabetic, and now dealing with high blood pressure. And then when I came back from Guyana the last time, I was told about cholesterol problem. And if I wasn't looking at these things and seeing about it, I could have been somebody touching 50 and not here anymore.
Yeah.
So thank God again for this. This health part, the aspect of it is, we have a great Medicare system here, and you like yourself, you like life, you love life. Eat well,
Yeah.
exercise, and Martin gal like this say get enough pylori feet.
Yeah, the pylori alone might probably kill you, Ricky. Trinidad with beds. Anna, I know that feelings all too well. I have lost both my parents and Dinesh dad,
Wow, my
daddy, plus
condolences.
others, and yet, see, so it's very hard. And for me, again, I felt, and I'm saying this as a Trinidadian, right? I'm not labeling anybody else because during the time of COVID, is when the country was shut down. And again, I was one of the fortunate ones to fly into the country. The airport opened, and I will remember this, on the 17th of July, 2021, from being shut down for more than a year and a half. My mom went into the hospital on the 18th, and she never came back home. She died on the 22nd, right? My mother had an infected colon, and my cousin took her to the hospital with my permission. My cousin took her to Mount Hope Hospital on the 18th in the evening time. She went to had regular doctor already in from Charlieville. She had visited him. He did a PCR and it came back negative. Negative. So listen what I'm telling you guys, because a lot of people had speculated and talk stuff that I heard back afterwards. My mother, I spoke to Dr. Reddy himself And again, he's from Charlieville. He passed away recently also too, maybe about a year ago. God rest his soul. I spoke to Dr. Reddy on the 18th. It was a Sunday morning. And I gave my cousin permission to take my mom because she came home from after visiting him and she had excruciating pain, which they had administered like medication for her to take for the infected colon. And the doctor did tell me eventually she'll have kidney failure and so forth, right? My mother used to not leave to go anywhere, to say go because everything again, you had to be like locked down there. She couldn't leave to go anywhere. So from putting her to the hospital, Mount Hope, as soon as my cousin and his wife turned their backs, they put her down into Mount Hope into the tent with the COVID patient. So my mom was 74 years old. If you have underlying conditions and you have all of these things going on, a cough, if you cough, I personally came into Trinidad and I went with my brother who had passed away now. I went with him into Shoguna's police station to get the permit to cremate my mom at the crematorium in St. James. That's where she was cremated. And when we went there, if you cough, it's COVID. If you sneeze, it's COVID at that time because everything was hyped up, right? The system failed her because, first of all, they put her down. And this is what I have no desire to come to Trinidad. And this is why, me personally, this is my thing, right? They put her down into the tent. So again, with underlying conditions and these things, what do you think would happen to someone who has chronic illnesses and she's coughing and whatever? They put her down as soon as they left. My cousin and his wife left. Then they transported her. This was a Sunday, the 18th, the 19th. They transported her to Couva. Once you go in Couva, very rare you're coming out from there. And so said, so done. And my aunt, her sister, my mother's sister, was there already prior to her. She was there already in the hospital also. My mother died the Thursday, the 22nd of July, 2021, and her sister died the 25th. So I was home there for 2 funerals. 2 sisters died back to back.
Let me tell you guys something. Both those ladies were very, very strong.
My mother spoke.
Sorry,
yeah. Go ahead.
could have taken those.
No.
Sorry, no way.
No, my mother and I came in. I flew in from New York here, which I had to do a PCR before leaving New York City. I had to come home. I had to do a PCR. I went into our home, right? And I cleaned and did everything. So if the house was contagious, I probably would have gotten COVID, right? I had to do a PCR to fly back here to the United States. It came back negative, right? So it's just, again, this is my personal story I am saying, right? And there's so many folks, again, and people who you hear again when I narrate my story and tell it. They also say that, well, they felt the system failed them because everything was COVID. Everything they blame COVID for at that point in time because it was in the midst and the height of it. You understand? But hence me saying again, I just don't have any desire to come to Trinidad. We are, when I say we, Ricky wants to like visit because of with Danny and everybody also. So yeah. Yeah. So let me read a couple comments. Thank God for good people. Yeah, Sherry, thank God for good people. I want to be family by choice and not by blood. Love you. Thank you, SSJ. Thank you. The joint. It shouldn't be that way. The older you get, should be less worry. Well, so they say. But yeah. Trinidad with Dinesh. True talk, and I understand your sentimentals. Anna, America is now your home. As for me, Trinidad is my home. I would love to visit America for a vacation, and that's it. My sister has that same mentality, Dinesh, because my sister, they have no desire to like even go try for a visa, much more to even like to come here. They have, and my brothers that passed away, they were never interested. So now again, you have your family, you have, your loved ones and everything home there to come visit for a vacation. Yes, I came here when I was 19 years old. So I spent more than half of my life living here in New York. This is my home. I left my mom when I was younger home there to come to make a better life for myself, and this is what it is today. But I did consider like coming back home to live with my mom because she lived by herself. My brother lived next door to her, but she lived by herself. And then I wasn't married. I didn't have Aiden. Our first three, and I might say we have 4 kids together. I always include like the other 3 kids. Ricky has those 3 kids. The older kids are from his previous relationship. We are legally married now, and we have Aiden together, but we have 4 children because I have been raising these kids for the past 12 years. So, yeah. This is my home. New York is my home. No matter where I go, if I come to Trinidad and I would spend time with my mom, the longest I would stay is like 3 weeks and stuff there with her. I look forward to coming back to home. New York City is my home. Yeah. You guys look tired. Sally Kumar. Hello, Anna and Mr. Ricky. Good night. Hello to all on the chat. Just joined in. Your home is beautiful, Anna. So is your cooking. We all have to pray and live in peace and unite. That's exactly what we need to do. Easier said than done, but there's hope. You know, Mr. Ricky?
Yep.
You're on your phone over there. You see what I tell all about this man and this phone? But he got to take out the camera from under him right away. Watch how fast. A bossy files there again.
I just went and pick up 2 pieces of sushi there. And I think
You hungry now?
no, I was.
Yeah. So you see, Dinesh, what you just said there, our eldest son Sachin got COVID and spent 13 days in Cuba, the worst 13 days of our lives.
Wow.
I'm telling you that.
Wow.
When I heard they moved my mother from Mount Hope, and I spoke to my mom the Wednesday night. They moved her the Monday. She sat up. My mother was never on a respirator or anything like that. I screenshot her and I looked at her. And she sat there and she spoke with me. And then she started to go because my mom had a stroke for 22 years. And the slightest of breeze, like the fan breeze, she couldn't have, like, we didn't have air conditioning in our home. Believe it how hot Trinidad is. And my son and I, and even Ricky, when we went home, we make it do like with the fan. We're very, like, I'm very easygoing. I was born and raised in Trinidad. I left there as almost an adult, 19 years. So I could have handled, like, the heat and whatever. I'm a tropical gal. So when we were there, you know, she wanted to like put AC and stuff in the room. I told her no, that we'll handle it there. And I never stayed at a hotel on visiting and stuff. Every year when we go is at our home in Shogunas, I would stay there. And she had a stroke for 22 years, and the slightest of like a little cold breeze and stuff would affect her because she had terrible nerve damage in her legs. So my mother never wanted to come here, and I had sponsored her. And when she passed, also with the cold air and stuff, the Wednesday night I spoke to her prior to her passing away, and the Thursday she started to go into shock. This is late in the night I spoke to her, and the Thursday morning, because my cousins they called me, and the nighttime I usually take up the volume off my phone, and I didn't receive the calls and whatever, and the hospital kept on calling them and telling them that, all of her organs were shutting down. And it was because of the cold. They said that the facility there at Cuba was so cold. The cold. I remember my mom, again, 74 years old, nerve damage, the slightest of, whatever, she couldn't take it. And all of her organs shut down, and Thursday during the daytime, approximately around 12 o'clock, she had passed. So what you're saying there, you're lucky that your son came out alive. You're very, very lucky that he came out alive. Thank God he's here. Thank God that he's here. Yeah. But a lot of the older folks, especially, who would go into that facility, they wouldn't really come out. They'd never made it out. Quite a few people I know personally went in there. Again, my mother and her sister, both of them. And my mom, again, she never had a respiratory on her, not a respiratory system to say, like, had for a ventilation system for breathing and stuff. She sat up on the bed and spoke to me. You remember when she spoke to me the Wednesday night? Mm-hmm. And then my cousin actually, the Wednesday morning, she spoke to both my cousin and I from Kelly Village. She was speaking, and she's telling us she's coming home. And I'm like, okay. So I was happy to hear. I say, okay, I'm coming home too. I'm coming home to see you. And I remember my mother distinctly looked, and she had boycott hair, like short hair, as you saw her in the picture there. And she touched her hair. She's like, look how you're coming home, and look at how my hair and thing look. I said, don't worry, no girl. When I see I come home, I go take care of you. I go handle you. I'll dye up your hair and stuff. Instead, I came home to get her dressed for her funeral. That's the trip I had to make, unfortunately. Yeah. So again, with family, as we were saying, you have your parents especially. Cherish them. Look, my husband is sitting right next to me here. Again on the phone, not paying attention. I always say, and my mother don't lives with me, and I'm sure she's probably on the live, but she's hearing me. I always say, you could get another husband. You could get another wife. You have one mother and father. Right? You have one mother and father, and they are our first gods. They brought us into the world. Right? They brought us into the world. So we give all thanks to them. Speaking of, hi.
Hello.
This is my little Poopsie here. This is Poopsie. I remember Ian Allen with Poopsie when he's here. I hear that. Oh my God. You okay? You tired?
Ken, you got school tomorrow. You should go to bed.
All right. So, guys, let me read back a couple of the comments. Savi Mirage, I'm also from Shogunus. Thank you so much for joining in with the live. Thank you, Savi. Trini Style with Vids. But I must say, the doctors and orderly there took very good care of him. And we had the world praying with us. That's so nice. I'm
Amen.
happy again.
Amen.
Amen to
Amen
that.
to
And
that.
thank God, Saturn looks big and strong.
I feel
There's a
you-
beautiful little baby boy. Oh,
I think
God.
we should go to Trinidad, you know.
Our parents, our greatest blessing. Yes, sure. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. One love. Love watching your show, my dear. From Bronx, I am Guyanese. Do not pay any attention to crazy people. They will always be haters. Yes, as I said before, if you were listening also before, thank you so much for great advice. It's hard sometime, again, as I said, like, you know, you're sitting like and having a good day, or like you had a good day. I always get up in the morning, you pray and you leave. Again, you're leaving your home and you pray to come back home here. You know, a lot of people go to bed and don't even wake up. So the fact that we open our eyes, that's the two gifts that we're blessed with every morning, opening our eyes and being with our families. That's blessing beyond measures.
Well, like I said earlier, in order to live a respectable life and a good one in America, one must always pay their taxes, be kind to others, and please keep Anna's name out your mouth.
Oh, they listen to him, eh?
No.
Really.
It should have been keeps Will Smith's
Will
wife
Smith's wife's name out your mouth. Yeah, you said it in the last video.
we showing she name now.
Well, they could keep my name out their mouth too, especially for the ones who always want to come and write my whole letter. Sherry's on here still. So Sherry, you remember when you had Ali's wedding? You remember that? The whole thing with the woman who wrote a whole... This woman came under my vlog from... If you go back and you look at Ali's wedding vlog that I did. This woman came and wrote this whole book to me. And if vanity, again, as I always say, was a person, that she started to talk about she wedding and how I don't know anything about, and the if you go back right now and look at the thumbnail and the title of my video for Sherry, our dear friend and sister and brother Rocky and Sherry's daughter's wedding, it's the couple of the century, meaning Ravi B song, the couple of the century, right? This is how I felt. This woman came and started off on my case.
But is it fair to say, as YouTubers, as vloggers, one young lady had said that if you guys are going to show the world what you do, you must be able to accept criticism.
But you're not listening. You see, you're hearing what I said before. There are ways of saying things. And again, we get people, hi, Dave and Trish. How you guys doing? Good night, my dear. Yeah,
What's up,
so
Dave? What's up,
again,
Trish?
my husband hears, but he don't listen to, right? Criticism, again, is bound to come when you're on social media. When you're on social media, if you don't want to get criticized, okay, come off of social media, right? It'll come. My thing is, first of all, right? I don't pick at the people and go back to like answer the ones who come and would like say like a little line or whatever, drop something, because it didn't make sense. But it have some of them again would come out and write again a whole book. Like they know me, like I should be like, you know, like they so in tune with me to come and say these things. But again, Chacha over here go run away. Run away and leave me to deal with like these people. Yes, you would.
you get
because you know that my blood a little more under the little mad Trini blood is come out with
You
me,
get the
and
whole-
he's the little quiet one here. Opposites attract again.
You get the holy
Where
Bible.
Alu Stretcher there? Alu Stretcher. You hear him a good there? Where is Dave? Dave. You put any Alu today? What we cook today? What Trish cooked today? You see?
Guys.
Yeah, my girl Trish know me, my mouth hot, yes. So and again, I look, Trish and Dave just came on, right? These are educated people who have regular jobs also, but we do this as a recreational thing. Now, again, as I keep on emphasizing, people, there are ways of saying things. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Now, for me to address that woman the last time, which Trish, I had mentioned Trish's name in that video. When Trish asked what was the name of the song in regards to what the woman came and started telling me we mustn't dance and we mustn't party and we whatever, she again, the woman now who I addressed, probably was shunned from society from a young age. She wasn't exposed to like a normal lifestyle where I was. I grew up with my cousins and them partying. You're going to all Bel Air Fair, to Airport Authority, any carnival idea, a Port Fast Storm with me. I grew up with that. So now when I hear people talk about carnival and whatever, it don't bother me because I've been there, done that. I used to be on them trucks and Port of Spain with my cousins and them. All of that is life. Watch, the man on the phone again.
I'm listening to you. I'm multitasking here.
Yeah, so what you multitasking and doing there, uncle?
Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, what I got tell all there? Where Alu stretcher? Where Alu stretcher? Chacha would do good. The Chacha she has Trinity style with Dinesh. You see, Chacha don't pay attention here. I don't like it. I buff him up on thing a little bit. Buff him up a little bit.
Chacha
So
always like to find bandages for a problem or solution to something.
Chacha is working on fixing on all the problems in the world. Chacha over here.
See, that's why they give us the holy books. We have the Bible, we have the Holy Quran, and we have the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
You open it and you read a verse, and then you spread the blessing.
Well, again, as we say, Ricky, we need a lot of love and prayer in this world.
Yeah.
Again, as I keep on emphasizing, even with Trinidad, and I'm saying this again as a proud Trinidadian. Trinidad is a beautiful place, a beautiful country when you look at all of what we have to offer there, right? But, right, Trinidad is a beautiful place, but it's the people have it like that, right? It's the crime and whatever is going on there now. But if you look at like what we have to offer to the island, like say beaches and like everything else, it's just that the country needs more structure. That's what it needs. It's just plain, plain talk. That's what it is.
One more thing, and to quote my dear friend again, Mr. Joseph Ramsamy, when he visited London, he went into a museum, and there was a big piece of rock that there was a message there that said, God made us the best of beings on this earth, gave us 6 senses, and yet we're the most destructive.
Of course.
And it's such a shame because, again, on a more higher level, we're dealing with people, only God knows what they're fighting for.
All you tell me for like hearing Ricky loud and clear because I tell Oliver last Christmas he bought me a mic. I don't really need a mic. All you hear me loud and clear, sure, right?
Only when I sing I get loud.
Not even.
Yeah. Oh, Jai Jai Shiva Shankar.
Oh God, I must have dance on this chair and thing just now, boy. Oh God.
And I sing for Latika a lot, you know.
Latika here. He's called me Latika and he's what do you buy your name from? Slumdog Millionaire. I can't even remember your name. Anybody remember the boy name from Slumdog? He's called me Latika. He named me Latika now. Jamal.
Jamal?
Yeah. Look, like Patricia and Dave. Your daddy is a drunkard. You see, Dinesh, I would blow up the mic. The mic, first of all, I'm telling you. I laugh when this boy come. He bought me a beautiful light, which we use the YouTube light, like you used to brighten up and thing. Okay, that's fine. I see the mic, pull out a mic. I'm like, wait, Masha breaks there, brother. You buy this mic for me? I said, but like, you don't get enough. The whole neighborhood see my mouth here when you see I start off. He buy a mic for me.
So her and I, we really kid around a lot in here, right? And, the houses here in New York, they're very close to each other. So one day, something happened, and what should have been an argument is more like me just taunting her and she get back at me.
He likes to provoke me.
Yeah.
And you see, sometimes you catch me on social media talking to him rough. People go say I'm talking to him rough, but
with her tone of voice being so loud. And I think that morning I was heading out to go do taxes. Not knowing the neighbors was outside, and the guy was like, Rick, like, you going to your attorney, boy? And they were dead serious because of how she was so loud, but they don't know we were just, goofing around. But Anna, naturally, her vocals are like,
ooh, yes, my mouth is very loud and clear. I have a good pair of lungs.
And how she just
got some lie you got tell all you know.
Choice words she's be using sometimes.
Oh God! Well, as I
you
say,
see that thing I bought from the temple, that thing for you to stop using those words, okay? I'm not gonna quote the words, but all you
Quote it
know.
now. Go, tell him, tell him.
Mm-mm.
You see, look, Trini style with Dina, so I had to raise the volume on the TV because of Ricky, to hear Ricky. I tell him to use the mic, but he doesn't listen to me. That's why he's get abused. And then people say, I is the one wearing on the pants and thing and behaving bad in the house. But I go tell this man, he don't listen. Oh my
Me
God.
and Sherry soft spoken. We're
Yeah.
always quiet.
You and Sherry?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we should get off of this live here. Now, we still have 67 people on with us. Thank you guys so much. Again, this was not planned. We just decided because on our videos you hear, I kept on procrastinating and saying that we're going to do a live.
Solid. Send this girl some text, whatever, and let her figure out how to use that thing. So next time we do a live, hopefully
What
we'll
thing?
be able to have the phone
No,
in the
but
right
we usually
position.
have it. I don't know for how long we have the phone. Usually, again, this is see like how we're not seeing the full screen, right? Everybody not seeing the full screen because we tried it. There's something that's locked off on my phone apparently now with YouTube, because we were supposed to come on actually at 9 o'clock, and we came on late because I went to go get food. I drove to Howard Beach and pick up sushi for the kids, and Ricky went to cut up his hair and thing here. So watch, if he tell me tonight, here partner, if you tell me tonight you ain't bathing because you come in and we start the live right away, people.
Oh my goodness.
If he tell me he only washing foot tonight, he's sleeping on this couch down here. He's sleeping on this couch down here, boy.
How you do like I don't bathe?
No, I just said tonight. If you tell me you washing foot because you washing your foot alone, you
that
better don't
guy.
come and tell me them
I'm
thing.
gonna take a sponge bath.
Nah, buddy. You go outside and take a sponge bath right there. You ain't coming into the bed and thing there with them only wash foot. What kind of thing is that?
Well, folks, on that
I know
note,
it's Trish saying that. Oh, my mama, I Trish, I could done tell I Trish who's saying that there.
hey, that child.
And if all you hear Aidan in the background, Aidan all the way upstairs on the second floor, and you hear Aidan screaming. He mouth small just like your mother one.
There's your Trini side.
Yeah, for real. He mouth big just like mine, boy. So we still have again Trinidad with the Nation. Thank you so much, guys. Check them out. We have Jenny Rampasad on. We have Rock and Cher still on. Rocky can take a shower 10 times. Your girl right here. On the other hand.
See what I told you guys?
On the other hand, what? Cher, you know that, right? Don't be Ricky. You go Raffle.
No, like when I go by Sherry,
You hear him? No,
I
Trini
just I
style.
jump straight into the pool.
Yeah. Okay. You hear Dinesh say the water bed, you go and flop your hair and thing. Yes, boy. Dinesh, what you instigating to, boy? You have to go and bathe.
Nah, barber shop. Coming from a barber shop, he had a shower.
Now we don't say we're doing the live. So he come in one time and I when I came in after him with the sushi for the kids. So we just
Guys,
what we cooking tomorrow, by the way?
Oh jeez, don't go there now. That gonna be
Curry
a mess.
gilbaka.
Oh, yeah.
Trish, my girl like she curry gilbaka. It's curry gilbaka, not gilbaka curry.
So, guys,
I cooking it.
I'm gonna ask you on this platform because I'm telling her when she fries the banga, she fries the plantain chips. We have a few packs of gilbaka we were graced with. If she can fry some gilbaka.
What you mean you was grace with? Your mother went and take she time and buy that gilbaka and bring it here. Grace with, you say?
Well, you don't get it too often here, so.
Trish, so here. Don't let me say what that cascadoo thing. You're not eating cascadoo. Me ain't get no cascadoo. That Kavita, wait till I see Kavita, that Gopi and Kavita. I call Gopi wife, I call Kavita and tell she bring me 2 pack of cascadoo when they come and save it for me. They reaching last week Friday and the whole van load gone. It's sell out. I tell she, I said, girl, you're well hammer shop now from out for the cascadoo and not a piece. I can't get it one.
Like I said earlier in the group chat they created, somebody in that group chat said, boy, every man, Jack and Queen's cooking cascadoo that
Yeah,
day.
because the whole van load here was good. But he does God bless Gopi also. He's a hardworking guy. Guys, check them out, the Gopi family.
Making that trip is not easy.
Yeah, I'm kidding, Kavita. Though they got hurt. The next trip you come on, I'll get it. I go remind you. Yeah, but the
But
cascadoo
did
was
you
really.
ask her for cascadoo or you said hasa? Because it's a big difference.
Go and bathe, boy. All right, guys. So on that note, you ready to end this video? You have some more stories and things to tell here, boy,
No,
Mr.
I think we've said enough. We said it a mouthful.
We on here a long time. Yes,
So,
it is
yes.
after. It's minutes of 12 now, boy.
Tomorrow is going to be another busy day here. And Sunday, boat ride. Looking out to go and chill and hang out and hopefully share with you guys another video from Anna's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being on this live here with us. It's always a pleasure seeing our fellow YouTubers and friends and families on board. And if we bore you, forgive us. If it's interesting and you learn something, thank you.
We hope you did. And
Yeah.
again, as I kept on saying, it was an impromptu live. We didn't give notice. I usually put it up on our community board, but we just decided this evening. I told him, I said, we keep on saying that we're going to do a live, and we just came
Yeah,
on
you
here.
see,
So
she go and
love you
get all
guys.
dressed up, come up she here, put on nice frock and thing, and look, I ain't even
I
get to
must look
bathe.
like the kitchen all the time, but look at if
You thought I bathe and put on something nice too?
I put on my nice little frock and thing. Watch my nice little frock, and I went out and get dinner for the children. I should look like the kitchen, I guess, with my apron on. Oh my God. All right. So good night again to everyone. Thank you for joining us. Us?
Peace out, guys. Good
Other
night.
please, other please, I'm going to be
Good
now.
night, wherever you are. Stop talking about me taking a shower. Jesus Christ.
He gonna go bathe now.
I'm going.
All right, guys. Take care.
Bye. I love you all.
Bye.
Good night.